Welcome to the Rome Total War tournament. Yes, I am on. Hopefully the tournament's being shared everywhere I need to share it. Hopefully all the audio is good. And today, for the first match, we have De Austria versus Uncle Potato. They're all part of the Discord team system, and De Austria is in Attila's horde, and Uncle Potato is in the Alexander's Companions team. So we got both in, going to a good start already. Players are actually showing up. Good. Someone said mic problems. No, should be hopefully okay. Mic is back. Good. So yeah, welcome viewers, welcome everyone. And yeah, here we go. So just wait for them to pick the factions. Right, so there's going to be a lot of stuff like me typing around, me checking Discord, make sure the tournament is running. Is it 15k? Yeah, right. People are saying it's 15k. Okay, then. There we go. Okay, so Austria is going to pick first, and then the tournament should hopefully begin. All is fine. Good. We have bets. So yeah, we got 4 hours of tournaments today in the pool play bracket. The bracket is more everyone in there plays everyone. The person with the most wins. No, it is 13k. There we go then. Some people are saying 15k, I don't know. Can someone double check the rules and make sure for definite? Preferably one of the mods. I'm sure it's 13k. Sure it is. So yeah, bracket play. Everyone plays everyone in their bracket, also known as pool play. 30-minute. Yeah, I forgot about that. Time limit 30 minutes. There we go. They'll have to rejoin. Give me those odds. If you played in 15k, it doesn't matter really, just as long as it's around there. Tournament is 15k. Okay, 15k it is then. Yeah, I can't remember. I probably should have double checked the rules before I started streaming. So yeah, today we got the pool play or bracket play. Everyone plays everyone. Player with the most wins goes through and plays tomorrow. And tomorrow it's a single elimination. There'll be a load of prizes to give away, even something for the chat as well. A copy of Three Kingdoms for one of you. And yeah, big final, massive prize pool. Thank you to the Creative Assembly for sponsoring this tournament. Hopefully it goes well. The more viewers we get, the more likely they'll be sharing. They'll be adding to future prize pools. So yeah, please do share the stream if you know anyone who would be interested. Uncle Potato's joined. Yeah, I forgot my own rules. So please do share the stream if you know anyone who would be interested. Means we'll be more likely to get bigger prize pools. How do you donate? Donation link is in the description below. Hopefully it should all be working. Thank you to General Rombo. Let's go Horde, I think he said, or something like that. Yeah, for the Horde. That's his team. He's one of the players as well. Thank you for the £6 donation. Where is everybody? To Austria? Where are you? And Uncle Potatoes left as well. They should be back in soon. If you want to take part in any future tournaments, late to sign up to this one, but any future ones, I think next month we have Medieval 2 Talk to War, so get in my Discord for that. What's happening with the players? Let me just check Discord right now. Let me just sort this out. Uncle Potato's having some connection issues, that's fine. They want me to... we're in. We're both in. Good, we're in. Right, so the Austria picks his faction first. Let me get back to viewing the chat. I'm in the lobby twice. Alright. I'll just refresh it all together. Right, there we go. Should have everything right now. Now it should all work. What time do tournaments usually start? Tournaments are happening all day today, for the next 4 hours or something. Yeah, just remade the lobby now. Why do people keep leaving? Maybe it's a connection thing. There's of course going to be technical issues for the first one. Just let's get this one out of the way with. Right, the Austria's joined. Come on, come on. Oh, it keeps... Why does everyone get kicked out? Hold on. Alright, it seems to be an issue on my end. I'll just reload Realm Talk to War. Luckily on the new PC it should just take a few seconds at most. Have you seen the movie about Tolkien? Oh, I've been wanting to. Yeah, it's an issue on my end. Could tell by that delay there. Right, let's try it one more time. Well, not one more time. Okay. That should be everything. Massive flatlands. Calm. 30 minutes. And 15k. Yeah, I don't know much about the 31k community. Mine's more for having stuff uploaded onto YouTube and streaming through tournaments, and we cover all the titles as well. 31k I think is more specific, just Realm Talk to War. Favourite Talk to War game? Realm Talk to War, definitely. Alright, hopefully it's all working now. Hopefully. Player has joined the game, good, that's a good sign. How does one join the chat giveaway? Just be here commenting. I'll pick one comment at random. Although don't spam. I don't know how I'll do it. I'll decide it's given away tomorrow. I'll decide that tomorrow. I don't know how I'll do it. Okay, so we got Parthia and Germania. I'll just spectate with a light cavalry unit, and I'm ready whenever they are. Click ready whenever you are. So let them set their armies up. Yeah, all seems to be working now. So we got Austria playing for Attila's Horde. Quite a good team. They've got some good players in there. And yeah, he's gone for Parthia. Very interesting choice. Both of these factions are interesting choices. Did not expect to see them, but at least it's going to make it a bit more interesting. Uncle Potato is playing for Alexander's Companions. All teams on my Discord. Another very good team, a load of good players as well. Quite a lot of players as well. Attila's Horde, the Austria's team, is the smallest team, but they've definitely got some skill. He's chosen the Germans. Still got a bit more denarii to spend. Give them a minute or two. MELKOR is secretly a fashion icon. I cannot disagree. Just put the code in chat tomorrow. Yeah, I might do that. That might be the best way. Goggles is up after this match. Good, who are you against, Goggles? Yeah, doesn't be a good event. Once we get it rolling, once we get the first matches in, how are the views? 82 views, that's sort of average, which is good. Hopefully it can keep going up. Is he only using 9k? I don't know, it looks like it, but then again, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's just a Rome talk to Warburg, it's difficult to tell. Ah, they're ready. It's like both have spent 9k. Players can set their own like private rules up sort of thing. So maybe they've done something like that. Thank you Marius Black for the £3, almost at the goal already. That's a very good sign. Thank you for that. I hope for the best for your channel, being subbed since you were just a tiny baby channel with 200 subs. Ah, that was so long ago. Right, let me just move back here. I think here's a good spot. I can't leave the battle because I want to see the banners. If I leave, banners disappear. It's great to see you, the channel and everything evolve and grow. Keep making great videos. Best regards, Daniel from Denmark. Thank you for a £3 donation, Marius. Oh, Daniel. MELKOR is a legend fanboy. Yeah, I would say that. I don't watch many of his videos, but I'm a fan of what he does. I think he's done a very good job. Oh, battle's begun. Here we are. So, the Austria in pink. Oh, is it pink? Yeah, it's pink. A load of peasants, but they've got a lot of experience. Eastern Infantry. More Eastern Infantry, more Eastern Infantry, more Eastern Infantry. More Eastern Infantry. This is just an Eastern... They did this on purpose, didn't they? I told players they can have fun with it and do whatever they want. As long as both are staying by some form of rule, this is okay, I guess. Ah, that's funny. I like that. Hopefully every game is not like this, but if a couple of them are a little bit of some laughs, that's okay. I thought this army was a little weird. £1 from General Lombo. I'll add this to get you to the goal. Thank you, General Lombo, for the £1 donation. We've already hit the goal. That's nice. Right, well, the peasants are charging in already. Did not expect this type of roster, but... Still, I think advantage here is to the Austria, or the Attila's Horde. I think he's gonna win this. The Eastern Infantry. Yeah, they should win it. Yeah, I love this too. Hopefully every battle is not like this though, but some of them, like this, is gonna be okay. There's not that much strategy to commentate over, but I think the guys in pink should have it. The German barbarians probably are not going to hold. Oh, they have screeching women though. That does change the battle up a little bit. Screeching women. The Germans are starting to break. Their peasant spam isn't working, but if the Germans can break the Parthians here, they might actually be able to do it. Yes, they're breaking the Parthians. Right, these screeching women, they are good. They can break them. I was not expecting this battle at all. Germans have broken here. But the Germans are winning on this front. They've broken 2 squads of Eastern Infantry by using the Screeching Women. They're now flanking around, but the Austria loses his general. Oh, that was really bad, and everything just collapses on this front. He's holding out over here. He needs to kill the German general. Uncle Potato, keep your general alive. This is a brilliant advantage he's got. Come on, he needs to flank around and get in there. He's got them grouped up. If he can start to surround them, he'll be able to get the mass rout. He's also got his troops rallying over here. Get them into a battle, get him surrounded, get the mass rout. But the German general is struggling. Maybe it's too late to pull him out of there. I think he's going to get killed. And then I think the Germans will collapse if they lose their general. They've got to throw everything in here. It's now or never for the Germans. They've already lost one. Is anything else going to break? Let's have a little zoom in. Parthia definitely have the better troops, but they don't have the morale right now. It's all a matter of time. Can they kill the general in time? More screeching women come in. Is that enough to change it? But the German general breaks. Is that going to be enough? Are the screeching women going to be enough? The Germans starting to break because of the lack of their general. The Parthians come in with reinforcements, and I think that's it. I think the Parthians pulled it back. Parthia, I think they've gotten the win. The Germans still have some troops around, but it's all collapsing for them. I think it's over. Wow. Well done to Austria. Well done. For an all-peasant match, that was much more entertaining than I thought it would be. I was worried we'll see a massive lack of strategy, but no, there was quite a lot there which was good. The Germans still fighting. They are breaking some, but I don't see them being able to come out from this. I think that's the battle. Well done to Austria. Well done. Oh, he's got some more over there. Let's break the final ones. When these Parthian comes in, that should be it. There we go. Another squad's broken. And there we go. The Germans have tried to rally, but I don't think it's going to work. I think they've lost so many in this battle here that they are done. Although most of the dead bodies do look pink. It's going to be interesting to see the final stats. Yeah, almost all of these dead bodies are pink, but over here we have all the German dead ones. And the pink stands out more as well, so that's probably why I can see more of that. This is the peak of esports. Yeah. Peasant spam. And good, we've hit over 100 viewers as well. Remember to share the stream with anyone you think may be interested. That way CA are more likely to sponsor future events and add more to the prize pool, hopefully. Hopefully we might be able to get some real money next time rather than just keys. Although I am grateful for the keys, but you know, some real money could be really good, spice it up a little bit. £200 gift card or something like that. If CA can provide that, that'd be amazing. But of course, we need the views for that. And now MELKOR charges to change the tide of a battle. I bet my cav right now could win it. There's not really that much left. Not just a load of peasants. I think I can flee the battle now. Is that the Germans done? Yes, I believe it is. Well done to Austria. He gets a win. He scores 4 points for his team in Discord. And he wins. Well done. Gets a win, and he's more likely to go through and play tomorrow. Whereas Uncle Potato, he's having a bit of a challenge right now. There's a chance he won't be able to play tomorrow after that loss. Or maybe there is. Maybe he might be able to pull it back in other games. Well done to Austria. Yeah, I got to retreat with a cav. There I go. 1,000 kills for the Austria, 950 for Potato. Overall, a very close battle. And a very interesting one as well. I'll save a replay. There's no need for a replay. I saw what happens. Like, imagine if one of them tries to dispute it, even though that I played. Right, Goggles, are you up now? I'll create the game. Who are you against? Thank you to Austria and Uncle Potato for playing. I'll host the game, get it ready. The final will be a best of 3 and it will use different maps. So if you get a bit bored of grassy flatlands, then tomorrow we'll have some other maps in there. Is that 30 minutes? I'm gonna forget that every single time. Right, the server, the server's up for Goggles and whoever. Is he up against Lunas? Yeah, he's up against Lunas. Good luck to you both. Make sure Lunas knows as well. Hey, it was a really good game, Uncle Potato. Very good game. Right, let me just make a note of that. That Oz beat Potato. Right, so yeah, I'll update the scores later tonight, I think. Someone joined. Don't know what that was. Right, Goggles is in. Does Lunas know? Oh, what was that with the lag spike? Goggles get kicked. We might be having a connection issue again. Are there any free spots for the tournament? No, the spots filled up quite a while ago, a few days ago. But there's of course going to be other tournaments every single month. I believe Medieval 2 Talk to War is next month. Join my Discord if you want to be involved in any of that. But that was a really good game, that one. Really good game. Right, now it's connected. It's picked for Germans. Does Lunas know? Yeah, it'd be a bit awkward if he didn't tell his opponent they're about to play. You'll be surprised how often stuff like this happens. I used to commentate about 2 years ago for Ancestors Legacy when I quit being pro player for it. Yeah, that's Lunas there, that's Lunas. It's amazing how many people would just actually forget to tell their opponents that their battle's about to start. We just start up a lobby and just sit there and wait. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll go Brute TI. Huh? What's going on? Armenia. Something's happening. There we go. We got in. Good luck, have fun. There we go. Right, so they're gonna set up their armies now. Good, they're making the move on that. So who do we have? We've got Goggles Boy. Thank you, Nep Nep. Yeah. Please brief recap on the rules. I think it's 6 cavalry max, 6 archers max, 1 artillery max, 1 elephant max, 15k gold, and like the obvious no corner campaign, stuff like that. And I think there's some more stuff. Yeah, no missile cavalry at all, no missile cav. So we got Goggles Boy. He's on Caesar's Veterans, a team with many players. Goggles usually plays in the amateur bracket, but he's wanting to give the normal bracket a go this time. Good for him. He's playing as the Julii, so he's got a load of Romans in his roster. And then we got Lunus. He usually plays in the normal bracket, usually quite a good player, wins a lot of his games. But I don't think he's ever won a tournament. What are these units here? Never seen these before. They're beautiful. Look at that shield. Huh. Surely I should have seen that in my first Let's Play. I don't know. He's chosen Macedon, which means a load of pikemen, phalanxes sort of stuff. And I believe they have access to Cretan archers as well. Have they spent all their money this time? Yeah, it looks like we're in for a normal game. Numbers advantage goes to Macedon. 4 archers and 4 slingers. 4 missile units max. Start deployment. Alright, let's pull back here. Don't want to leave the battle because I want to be able to see the banners. How many viewers do we have? Over 100 viewers again. This is good. I'll give... Yeah, let's just start the battle. Wait for the players. Use militia cav just to be a hypocrite and sure I can do whatever I want. I should do. Goggles has beaten Lunus before though, apparently. Oh, this could be an interesting game then. Right, the first real matchup now. Hopefully. Normal armies now. Although I liked the first one with it being a peasant spam. But you know, I don't want every game like that, but I did enjoy the first one being a bit goofy. Oh, not by himself though. What was it, like a 5v1? I make fun of Goggles in battles because he's played against me once or twice. There's videos of them online and I beat him, so yeah, that's why I make fun of Goggles a bit. And away we go. So Goggles, let's take a look. He's bringing some simple archers holding the front in loose formation, good. Then he's got his urban cohorts, quite a lot of them. This is usually the strat of Rome. Early legions, oh, a bit of lag there. Some cavalry as bodyguards, and Praetorian cavalry. Ooh, the lag's a bit. No, that's just someone's internet there. Hopefully it should fix itself then. Over here with Macedon, we got companion cavalry. We got some pikemen, we got Cretan archers. And what do we have over here? Peasants. Right, there we go. Lunus has woken up good. I thought he wasn't here for a second. So they're going to try and meet each other. Yeah, a little bit of lag. That's going to be unfortunate. It happens in multiplayer. But the first game ran very smoothly, so hopefully the others should be same. It might just be this one. I wonder how he's gonna lose this one. Yeah, chances are he's gonna lose. Who is it that's lagging? I think we'll play on for now. It doesn't seem to be... it's a bit... I don't know, if one of the players says it's just them and that this is rare, we might do a quick restart. Right, it seems a bit smoother now. So Lunas going for a bit of a box formation, playing a bit defensive, getting his peasants over here. Peasants are usually just used in these to absorb ammunition. Archers are moving forwards. The archers are going to start firing onto the pikemen, but the Cretans are going to return fire, and the Cretans, they have missile advantage because of the range. He's bringing his cavalry on this side. Yes, that's good, but he's going to lose a lot of missile troops. He's got to be very careful. He's keeping his infantry back for now. Someone says he will sell his mother to a black market if Rome loses. Well, it is being controlled by goggles. You gotta bear in mind. Alright, I'll stop being mean now. Alright, so we're gonna see a bit of an archer skirmish to start off with. And the Macedonians definitely have the advantage. Cretan archers, and I think we've got more of them. No, it's 4. Yeah, 4 is the max. Yeah, if Lunas plays this right, he should win. He's got the missile advantage. Although urban cohorts do very well against pikemen. Pikemen struggle to get a few shots on them, so maybe he might be able to win this by just force. Yeah, look at him. He's having to pull back. He's having to pull his archers back. If the time runs out and the battle's not over, the winner will be by whoever I think has played best. And who has the most control over the map. I'm just saying that now because they're playing very defensive right now. Goggles is going to pull back his archers. Welcome, Leonardo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the tournament. Goggles very slowly pulling back, but at least the lag is fixed. That's a very good sign. That's stopped. And now Macedon, he's realised he's got the advantage, he can move forwards. And Macedon can do that. Because they've got range. They've got more ranged troops now, they've got the best ranged troops, high attack, long range. He can completely destroy the Romans from just standing here. And Romans, they're not even going to be able to hit him. So I think Macedon, all they have to do is move forwards, get their archers into position and start firing. That's all they've got to do. Rome, they're in a difficult spot right now due to lack of missiles. What they have to do is invest on the aggression. Like, send your urban cohorts in. They do well against pikemen. do. And then use your cavalry to charge into their back. He has cav advantage. He's got 4 cav units plus a cav general, whereas Macedon only has 2 cav units. His general is a pikeman unit, so he has cavalry advantage and infantry advantage, but he needs to make a move. Hopefully Goggles will prove us all wrong. I hope so too. That would be a very good game. Cretans now trying to fire at the Praetorians, but they're riding away, they're dodging all the shots. Can they stay alive? Arrow fire on cavalry is brutal at times if they do take out a lot of them. I've had it happen to me before. If archers get good shots onto your heavy cav and start getting a lot of kills, that's very demoralising. More cav on this flank. Is he going to charge in with just 1 squad? I think is he going to try it? No, he's going to get caught on the side. Oh, he should have pulled back there. He's been caught on the side. Macedon charged into him. They are in battle now. I don't think Goggles is going to be able to survive here. I think Macedon's going to destroy it. They've got the numbers, they had the charge. Ooh, yeah, it's Goggles. Urbans can just go into Testudo. I gave that a bit of a try. We were going to ban that, but it didn't seem to be that bad. Another cav charge over here into the peasants. Goggles lost his cavalry, but he's going to try to take out. Never mind. Oh, now he's going in. That would have been a good charge to watch. He's just done right past the peasants. Oh, he's going through them. He's broken the peasants and he's going for the Cretans. That was a mistake by Lunas. He should have had his pikemen there a little bit earlier. I bet he was concentrating too much on that. The Cretans are now pulling back. Now is the time to send your infantry forwards. Now, because they're not going to get attacked by the Cretan archers whilst marching up there. He's charged the phalanx in the back, but that was a mistake because all the phalanx has to do is turn around. And this is Rome taught to war after all. He should have kept on going for the Cretans. That was almost a very good play. He should have kept going for the Cretans and should have brought the infantry up at the same time as well, whilst the Cretans were distracted. Ah, big mistake there. I don't know what that was. He's got his Cretans firing at the cav now, but they're not returning anyway. He had a lot of potential there. Lunas made a big mistake, I think. But it shows that he could potentially beat Lunas. If Lunas does another mistake that big, and he's shown that he can do it because he's done it before. Oh, rip archers, all of them dead. I bet they got next to no kills as well. Oh, he's losing cavalry to the Cretans now. This is what I was on about. He kind of got a bit of a charge in there, but he doesn't have the numbers again. He's trying it again on this side, but he's going to break instantly due to lack of numbers and already being hit by the archers. Yeah, this is GG, some people are saying. But you know, I do have to give credit to Goggles though. He is used to playing in amateur tournaments. He decided to give the normal main event a go today, and you've got to, you know, respect a player trying to step up his game a bit, try to take it to normal. And I do hope to see him in the next tournament as well. The Medieval 2 Taught to War 1. I think that's next. Or is it going to be is it Attila next? It's either Attila 1212 AD in April, or it's Medieval 2. Either way, I can just call it a medieval tournament. It's medieval either way. Right, now he's doing it though. Now he's got the right idea. Sending the cavalry for the Cretans. I was hoping he'll be able to kill them, but the Macedonian cavalry has arrived. The Cretans are distracted. That's when you move up your infantry. That's a real shame. Now he's being caught on the side, and that's it. Definite GG now. He's done. He's lost his cavalry. That was his main advantage. He outnumbered his cavalry 4 to 2, yeah. He had double the amount of cavalry, and there were good cav as well. But by making a few mistakes on this side, charging them one at a time on this side, that's what he lost. That's where we lost it. Ooh. And now he's got to send the infantry in. But it doesn't have any missiles at all. The Cretans are there ready, still got ammunition probably. And they're going to tear his urbans to pieces. Some of these are even early Legion cohorts. The urbans, they should be able to break through the phalanx. He's got to rely heavily on them. But everything else, he's going to struggle. Cav has returned, but I doubt he's going to find a good use for it. Med 2 next April, people are saying, right, so it is Medieval 2 next. Right, so they are starting to move forwards. Okay, mods, can you update me if there's another game ready? Hopefully I can get into another one straight after this, so there's no delay. The Urbans are in position. They're going to throw in their peeler. Actually, that is a strength I did not think about. The peeler is going to do quite a lot of work. Peasants are charging in. They only threw one of their peeler. And how are they going to do in the phalanx? I saw the Cretans fire at the general. Can't cover that right now. I thought one of them was about to charge me for a second then, but no. Come on. Come on, legions, break through the pikemen. No, I don't think we're going to do it. The urbans can do it. I've seen it happen quite a lot, but you've actually got to put a lot of pressure into it. I don't think it's going to happen. With Goggles, he can't break through. What was that? He took off. Goggles lost his general. He went absolutely flying. Where did that happen? Somewhere around him. He's one of these, I think. No, he's not. Yeah, F. He knows he's done. He knows he's done. I think that... No, that's okay. That's a usual bug. Where's Goggles' general unit? Completely dead. It must have got annihilated by the archers. Yeah, good game, Goggles. Well played. He could have done it if he got through there. And there we go. End of battle. Right, I think Goggles just quit. Right, kick the player. There we go. Let me just leave the battle now. I'll just triple speed this. So we can see the results. General Rombo is in the queue. Who's he up against? That's going to be an interesting match because he's a really good player. I've seen him play quite a lot. General Rombo's the type of player who I think could possibly take this all the way on Sunday and get the win. Can you just wait in triple speed maybe? Probably should have left the battle earlier. But yeah, well played, Goggles, but definitely well played there too. Who was it? Lunas. Lunas beat Goggles. Let me make a note. Lunas beat Goggles. There we go. Well played, Lunas. I didn't talk about his front that much, but he definitely played that well. A usual Macedonian play there. And yeah, so that's extra points for... Who is it? Who's he? Lunas is part of Alexander's companions. Yeah, that's his team. More points for him. And I think Lunas now might qualify for Sunday. Some matches have already been played. I think Goggles might be out, yeah. 350 kills compared to 950. That was quite a slaughter, I think. Right, next game. Who have we got next? We got General Rombo. Who, by the way, thank you. He's donated £4, I believe. Was it £4? I think it was. Already for today's stream. So big thank you to General Rombo there. Right, so now we're just waiting for the next player. The Three Kingdoms giveaway is tomorrow. For the big single elimination and the final matches. Tomorrow's going to be really good. There's going to be the best players versus the best. A load of aggression, hopefully. And you know, there's quite a lot on the line at that point. Like, getting the key you want. Like, every match is important. If you win, you get the key. And the big final is also going to be a best of 3 as well. Using some different maps. So that should be interesting also. Still got 100 viewers, good. Donation goal is in the top left of your screen, as you can see. Thank you to the donators so far. We've already hit the goal, which is really nice. But of course, if we can make any more, then that goes to me being able to improve my setup, improve the quality and stuff like that. And also share the stream as well. This entire event is sponsored by CA with a prize pool that provided 3 copies of Three Kingdoms Total War, 1 copy of Warhammer 2 Total War, 2 copies of Warhammer 1 Total War, plus Chaos DLC. So check out those games if you haven't already on Steam. I definitely do want to get into Warhammer 2 Total War, and I did enjoy Three Kingdoms Total War. That was quite fun. Although my PC at the time couldn't run it, I definitely want to get into it now. When are the games tomorrow? Same time, 1 PM until 5 PM tomorrow. Although chances are we'll be done before 5 PM. Because there won't be that many games to show. What Three Kingdoms giveaway? Yeah, CA gave me a key of Three Kingdoms to give away in chat. I'll probably just type it in chat somewhere, post the link or something, post the key, and whoever gets it first gets it. That'll be all on Sunday. Can you do an Europa Barbarorum stream as for Romans? Maybe. I do think I will visit Europa Barbarorum someday. I don't have any current plan for it. Will you play as England today? Nah, that England Let's Play I think is done. Maybe I might visit it again in a week or two if people really want to. The next time I visit that mod, it will probably be for another faction, but I think, you know, we were in a good spot in that Let's Play, I think. The stream did quite well as well. But no other stream today. Someone said GG. I don't know what that was. No stream tonight. This is just the stream for today. Otherwise it will kill me. Where's General Rombar? General Rombar versus Eisenbad next. Are they aware? Let me just check for chat. Joined. That was a very weird timing there, just as I was about to check. Eisenbad got kicked, but he should be able to rejoin. Yeah. Yep, you're next. Jen Rombo, do you want to pick faction first or second? Or however they want to sort it. Yeah, General Rombo joined first, so if he wants to pick first or second, it's up to him. Get the chat back up. Will you do a new media campaign? No. No, never. I'm gonna say that now. No. That's not gonna happen. Maybe it will. Maybe as a bit of a joke, let's play. Yeah, so they're just going to decide on their factions now. See who's going to pick first, sort of thing. Let's talk a bit about these players. So, General Rombo. Who is he again? What? I know his team. Definitely know it. Okay, so General Rombo, he is not something. We got the next player's side. Let me just get select a faction. Give me Julii. Right, there we go. Let them sort that out. So I'll talk about the factions soon. Just got to find out what teams are these on. So Eisenbad. He is on Hannibal's Sacred Band. He is actually their sub-captain. Yeah, he's their sub-captain. Very important member of the Sacred Band. That's his team. And then there's General Rombo, who is... I'm going to kick myself when I see his team. I know it. It's in the back of my mind. Where is it? There he is. Attila's Horde. He's in Attila's Horde. There we go. Can't believe I took so long to figure that out. So we got an Attila Horde member versus Eisenbad. General Rombo, very good player. He plays quite a lot of Rome Total War tournaments, so I do think he could go all the way to Sunday and possibly win, or at least get something. And then there's Eisenbad, who has won a tournament before, I think. Did he? Maybe he might have come second. Actually, I think he did win. He won an amateur tournament, 2v2 I think it was. Don't mess up now. No, I just had to check some stuff out. Right, here we go, we're going in. So, Seleucid Empire versus Pontus. Hopefully we see an elephant. Really like elephants in these battles. Eisenbad versus General Rombo. This is going to be quite a big one, I can imagine. Both players are very well known in the Discord. Eisenbad for his role as a mod. He's also a mod of the chat as well. General run both ways, just well-known skill. So Lucids, right, so we're gonna see some pikemen, some okay archers, and hopefully some elephants. From Pontus, I don't know what we're going to see from Pontus. I've never seen them get picked before. You ever play any other Elder Scrolls games? No, never actually been able to play them. I think, you know, I didn't have internet sort of thing when I was younger, and these games were like big and popular, so that's why I never got to like play those. Goggles says you cannot update the scoreboard. Yeah, if you want to try update the scoreboard, actually no, people keep DMing me their scores, so I think it might just be easy if I do it afterwards, after today's stream. But thanks for the offer. Okay, so these should hopefully load in very soon. Tanks are OP, please nerf. How do I nerf them? Last Rome Total War tournament there was a limit to pikes. I think it was 6 max. I don't think there is one this time, I think it's just do whatever you want. What's your favourite non-strategy game? Ooh. Right, we're going live. So I just want to... I'll try and answer that if I remember. So we got some archers holding the front, loose formation. He hasn't gone for any pikemen, which is good. I don't like pikemen in tournaments. They're definitely gonna get a cut back on next time in future. He's gone for the silver shields, and he's got cataphracts. What does he have on the flank? He's got some slingers, are they? Or archers? I don't know. And he's got some chariots at the back. Oh, this battle's starting quick. And Pontus get phalanxes, and he's got some archers and some cataphracts and some chariots. These two armies are very similar. The only difference is the silver shields compared to the phalanx. Will you stream Bannerlord? I've heard of it, but I don't really know why it is. It might happen someday in the far future, but there's no current plan for it. So this battle should ignite any time now. I bet we'll see a bit of a skirmish at the start. I would say that the Seleucid Empire have the missile advantage. So Pontus, they have to be careful of that. I would say Pontus though do have infantry advantage, and the cav is about the same. Favourite non-strategy game? I do like Spyro. The Reignited trilogy, that was fun. Massive part of my childhood. I guess Call of Duty is one that I play quite a lot. I wouldn't say it's my favourite, but it's one I definitely have probably played the most. And yeah, I don't really play that many games that are not strategy, especially lately. I guess those are the only two. Phalanx is charging forwards. I'm liking this. Oh, the chariots have already gone berserk, and they're charging for the cataphracts. What is going on here? What is going on? They didn't even put the pikes down. They just went all in. Those chariots there have gone berserk, and they have charged into the cataphracts and completely slaughtered half of Isambard's cav army. Wow, and on this side there's stuff happening as well. What's happening over there? So Isambard's doing quite well over there, I think. He's broken some. This battle is off to a crazy start. The chariots coming in, using fire arrows there was definitely a good play. Wiped out most of the cataphracts. That was quite good. Cataphracts over here waiting to get involved. Isambard has broke. He's lost his cataphracts to chariots. Chariots definitely seem like the play against cataphracts. And the play against chariots seems to be fire arrows. Oh, the berserk chariots charging right into... Oh, that's horrid. Losing all his archers to that. He's still got some pikemen left here. He's got some pikemen left here, pikemen reinforcements, so I've got to be careful of the cataphracts, so. He's fighting with silver shields right now, and he should possibly, yeah, he should be able to beat them, but maybe not. No, he won't do, because we've got him on the flank. The cavalry comes in, and now Eisenbard's going to lose his general. Oof, that hurts, you're right. That hurts indeed, and now he's just got these two pikemen over here, which are surrounded by cavalry. They're going to get slaughtered. He's got his pikemen reinforcements over in here, but they're just on the break because their general has broken. There's cataphracts everywhere for the Seleucid Empire. I don't think Eisenbard can do it. I think that start alone, where the chariots went berserk and took out half his cataphracts, I think that alone lost it for him. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I think that's it, and now he's going to lose his pikemen here to a cataphract charge in the back. This is not looking good for him. That collapsed very quickly. Very, very quick. I saw someone mention Minecraft. There will be a Minecraft event coming up, I think, next week. More details on that later. I'm trying not to think about that event right now. I got this one to do. But yeah, there will be Minecraft stuff happening. Not on a regular basis, it might be just one stream a month that covers an event. Oof. When will you do Medieval 2 Total War? I think the tournament for that is next month. So, for the Horde. Well done, General Rombo. I think he's defeated Eisenbard here, and he's scored some more points for Attila's Horde. Wow, that was a good one. I think I can leave the battle. I don't think Eisenbard played bad there. I don't think he did. I think he got very... I think his mistake was having the cataphracts near the berserk chariots. That was a big mistake. But apart from that, you know, what can you really do? I don't think we got to see that much from Eisenbard. It was more just reacting to the chaos. And with that, I think he's done. I think that is the battle, so I'm leaving now. Well done, General Rombo, well done. I knew he would. I was quite confident he would win. But still, I knew it would be an interesting one, and I'm happy with that battle. That was a very interesting one. I did like that. He wants my equites to charge in. Too late now. Too late now, I'm off. Leaving the battle. I want to see the actual normal stats. But yeah, GG, well played to both. That was a very good one to watch. I liked that one. Any plans doing the Alexander campaign? Yeah, eventually. I do want to play as Alexander. My only issue is it's not that replayable, so I might have to cover it all in 1 or 2 streams. Because I wouldn't want to come back to it for a 3rd day. And when I do an Alexander stream, then, you know, I'll probably never cover the game again. Probably never play the game again. It's just not replayable enough, I don't think. There we have it, General Rombo, 782 kills, Eisenbard 201. Well played, General Rombo, well played, Eisenbard, but that was just a brutal start. I don't know how we could have done that. Next up, we have Winnie the Poop versus... I think it's Uncle Potato again. I think it is. Is it? No, surely it's not. Alright, my mods are telling me different things right now. Let me just check in for Discord. Will you do a very hard Western Roman Empire playthrough? I did that as my first stream and it was a disaster. Oh yeah, Potato versus Winnie. Unless they've told anyone else. Gotta sort out Discord. Best Medieval 2 Total War mod, Third Age, Divide and Conquer. Some people are telling me it's Rumelia next. Okay, Potato... I know. Okay, Potato and win it for now. If anyone wants to sort out your matches, please do it with the mods. Because I might make a mess. And then I think we got Rumelia after that. Versus someone else. Let's just get this set up. Hold on a minute. So just waiting for these two to join now. Yeah, it's me and Winnie the Poop and Potato. I think the mods had told Rumelia that he is next. I think there was a communication issue, so Rumelia and whoever it was, so you can wait until after this one and we will get you in, or you can play it off stream, it's up to you. Your call there. Right, hopefully Potato joins soon. No, all tournament spots have been taken up. But there's going to be another one next month for Medieval 2 Total War, and then there's one every other month as well. Well, not every single month there's going to be a tournament until the big grand final in November. Should be all good. Each team, because all of these are part of teams, they all have points. And team with the most points, they always forget to pick a faction. I'll go Hunters. Team with the most points has a better chance of winning the final. If you win the final, there's loads of prizes to give away in that. So right now we have Winnie the Poop, whose name I love, playing as the Julii. He's played in these tournaments before, quite a good player, he's won many games. I don't think he's ever won an event though, but he does usually do quite well. He's playing as the Julii, which means expect a few urban cohorts and stuff like that. If anyone wins matches off stream, please still DM me the score. Third Age tournament, there will be a Third Age Reforged Siege event coming someday, so it'd be like a Siege tournament, 3v2. Unsure how that's going to happen yet or when, but it will happen. Alright, who else is he up against? Who was that? Uncle Potato. We saw him play earlier. He lost versus De Austria. If I had to put a guess, I would say Winnie the Poop will win this one. So it's Caesar's Veterans is Winnie the Poop. And Uncle Potato is on Alexander's Companions. Hopefully I got that right. Right, pull the cav back. Yeah, let's have a good game. Britons, very weird choice in a tournament. What do they even have? I guess OK Archers. The main point of Britons is going to be the chariots, I think. I think that's going to be their main strength. Yeah, if any of you complete your matches off stream, yeah, then just DM me the score. Even though I'm streaming, just DM me it anyway, and then I'll see it. I'll make a small note. Right, here we go. So let's take a look at this. Britons, very weird choice. Head hurlers, peasants, and chariots. Have we got another? Yeah, we got another goofy one. Here we go. War pigs. I forgot to put a limit on the war pigs. There was a rule that war dogs count as cavalry units. Forgot to say the same for the pigs. Ah well, it should be a fun one. Wait, is Uncle Potato doing this for every battle? All goofy stuff? I'm fine with it. As long as no one else does it, I'm fine with it. As long as we've got some real games in here, I'm happy. By the way, mods, can you let me know who the next matchup is going to be? I can imagine this one being over quite quickly. I don't see much happening here. Head hurlers firing in. Oh, these pigs cause so much lag, and they're just running down their own. I think Uncle Potato might actually get the win here. Oh, wow. You gotta be careful with these games though, because you don't want to lose these and then not get through to Sunday and not win any prize because of that. Right, is someone saying Stalin's next? No, maybe I think I'm reading that wrong. Yeah, just let me know who's next. This one should be over with very quickly. Actually, if Rumelia hasn't started yet, we might be able to get him in because of how quick this one's going to be. So chariots are fighting the cavalry. They're going to do a very good job on them, I think. I don't think the cavalry are going to hold. I think Potato might win this. Bit of a laggy battle, but oh well. We'll be fine. Right, can the pigs actually get to the chariots? No, I think the chariots are pulling away. And with that, I think the win goes now to the British. Uncle Potato, I think he's gotten the win. Right, Rumelia is next. Okay. And who's he up against? Rumelia next against... I don't know. Either way, that's going to be a good one, I think. Rumelia is part of the Armour clan. The Armour clan is like a pro clan of like Total War tournaments, so he should really know what he's doing in this event. Like, a bit laggy, but I think the battle's over. I think Uncle Potato has won it, scoring some points for the Alexander Companions, and unfortunately no points here for Winnie the Poop under Caesar's veterans. All hail Uncle Potato with these goofy battles. As I said, I'm fine with 1 or 2 being like this, but as long as we get some normal real ones in there as well, I'm happy. Armata clan. There we go, the general broke, and in come the peasants now. I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. There's Arcani! Oh, hang on a minute. Hold on, this is not over. There's Arcani hiding all the way over here. Of course, I did not see these, because they are invisible in the grass. Winnie the Poop is going to pull it back. The Arcani will actually beat the peasants, I believe. And here I was thinking it's over. The Arcani can actually do this. Let's take a look at this here. Unless the chariots can put an end to it. Arcani. Wow. Did not expect to see them just pop up out of nowhere. Yeah, they have managed to break the British there. Where are they going? I don't know. I think Winnie the Pooh can do it now. He's had those Arcana hidden. Chariots are coming in. If they can kill the chariots, I think Winnie the Pooh can do this. That was a very smart play, I think, having the Arcana. Greetings, Kada. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed. We're not too far in. We've only had 3 matches so far. This is the 4th. And I'm sure we've got a load more matches to play. Have the Julii broke? No, the Arcana have gone. I think the British might be able to do this. The Chariots are making a good job of the Arcana. There we go, yeah. The Julii are done. They can't come back from this. I thought for a second when I saw all those Arcana approach, I thought we could do it. At least we made it interesting with that. That matchup was seeming to be a little bit unfortunate, but those Arcana definitely got me excited. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think they're done. I think I'll start leaving the battle now. Head hurlers firing the heads in, the chariots come in, and they'll just slaughter them. I think the British actually beat the Julii, which I did not think I would see, but then again I expected a normal game. This is as long as you've gone so far without losing a general, MELKOR. Yep, it is. Alright, so well done, Uncle Potato, for beating Winnie the Pooh. And I believe it is now Ramble next. There we go, that finished them off, and I think that's the Julii done now. A few more stuff here, but they're not gonna last. I hate chariots in this game too. Really annoying unit to deal with. Archers and slingers are good at taking them out though. They're the best.
Your soldiers are running away!
I've left the battle. We can't see the banners anymore, but I think there's only one Julii unit left. So hopefully they can break him. And then we'll be able to get Rumelia in. Right, no one's told me who Rumelia is against yet. Who is Rumelia up against? Anyone good? In come the heads, in come the chariots. And hopefully now, this stupid battle with war pigs and Arcana should be over. What a dumb battle that was. There we go, that's... Either way, Uncle Potato has won, no matter what happens here. Let's try triple speed. Rumelia versus De Austria. Okay, that's going to be a good one. De Austria we've already seen play today. He was the first match. There we go, triple speed it to get it done. De Austria was the first match. He is on... what is he on? He's on Attila's Horde, isn't he? Yeah, Attila's Horde versus Rumelia, who's on Hannibal's Sacred Band. This is going to be a big matchup, I think. Should be really interesting. And Rumelia's in the chat as well. Why is this battle not over yet? Come on. It's not over. Who do we have left? Just some Arcani over here still. Oh, come on, just end it already. Still around 100 viewers and 73 people have liked the video so far, the stream. Iffy, there we go. Winnie the Poop got 400 kills, Uncle Potato got 300, but Uncle Potato got the win, because he had massive numbers advantage. I would say GG, well played, but it was more of a goofy battle if anything. Okay. I don't know what that is for. That's probably for someone else. There's other matches happening off stream as well. Right, let's set up the Rumelia battle. Rumelia versus De Austria. I want to see De Austria do it. Rumelia is a known player, he's known to be good. I kind of want to see... I want to see De Austria, the new guy, get the win. Yeah, feel free to join now, it's all open. Rumelia and De Austria. Here we go. How long of streaming do I have left? De Austria's joined. 3 more hours. 2.5 hours. Yeah, loads more matches today. Loads of matches. Not as many matches tomorrow, but important matches tomorrow. Bigger ones. Pros v pros. Pros v Pros, actual prize pools, 3 Kingdoms giveaway in the chat for anyone who wants it. Well, the key will be dropped in, so only one of you can take it. But yeah, that's gonna be good. And of course, thank you to CA, the Creative Assembly, for sponsoring the tournament. Is there room to join? Not in this tournament. We filled up about about a week ago. Right, so Rumelia's gone Rome anyway. Yeah, there we go. They're sorting it out for themselves. But there's a tournament every single month. Hopefully CA will sponsor all of those as well if the views are good. So, you know, share the stream with anyone you think may be interested. I've got to pick a faction again, why do I always forget that? We'll go Egypt this time, there we go. Right, so Seleucid Empire for De Austria, that's what it chose last time. We're going to see phalanxes, we're going to see probably archers at the back, maybe an elephant, hopefully elephants. Maybe some chariots, and maybe some cataphracts. For the Romans, we're probably going to see a lot of urban cohorts. I bet Rome goes for a very small army. I kind of know what army to try and go for. I bet it's going to be a small army for the Romans, Rumelia, and I bet they'll have a lot of experience on their troops. That's my guess. Yeah, if you want to join future events, join the Discord server. Lanky there, put the link. Thank you, Lanky. Yeah, those pigs did nothing. And next month, we've got a medieval 2 Total War tournament. So these are... Come on, Seleucid Empire, get your armies in. There we go. I bet you had a custom saved thing there. Had to speed it up a bit. Yeah, I should have put the Discord link in the description. Either way, if you click on my channel, then it'll be linked somewhere in the About section. It's very easy to find. It's also in the description of every other video as well. So it's not like it's hidden anywhere. When is next tournament, dates and times? It will be next month in Austria. Not in Austria, in April. I don't know what I was on about there. Yeah, next tournament in April, Medieval 2 Total War. It will be about, you know, same time sort of thing, like on a weekend, the final weekend of the month. 1 PM until 5 PM matches. There'll be about 16 to 32 spots open, and stuff like that. By the way, these are all the matches you are seeing right now are for the main event. There's also an amateur event as well, that's also taking place. We probably won't see any matches of the amateur event, but just so you know, if you don't think you're good enough, there's usually an event like that for you to join and just have a bit of fun in. It's just about getting people involved in it, the amateur stuff. There's also part 2 of this tournament tomorrow with the final, semi-final. The final will be a best of 3. We'll be giving away some prizes as well to the players and something for chat, 3 Kingdoms Total War. Right, and here we go. So the Seleucid Empire going again as expected, chariots and cataphracts, and he's also gone for the swordsman as well. Archers in the back as expected. Now, is my guess about Rumelia right? Yep. Smaller army, but just a load of troops. I actually expected the army to be a little bit smaller and a bit more experience, but this is kind of this is near enough what I expected from him. Someone said they didn't join because there's no expert events. The regular bracket is for normal players and like expert players. Rumelia here, for example, is a non-pro player. He's part of the Arm clan. Yeah, we do usually get some pro players from those types of clans in there, like real, like the bigger names sort of thing. Right, so what is Rumelia going to do here? Probably just gonna sit back for a bit, use his archers. I don't know who's gonna have missile advantage here. Maybe the Seleucid Empire, but not by much, or maybe not. He's already taken losses. The urban cohorts are... Ooh, he's burning the chariots. Are we gonna see him go berserk? Look at him trying to get his cataphracts as far from the chariots as possible. Cavalry on cavalry. I bet the cataphracts win this. Can the chariots actually get in here though, without going berserk? A similar strategy on this side. Rumelia has got to be careful. His cavalry is not good enough, I don't think. He's actually sacrificing an archer unit to the chariots to try and slow them down. He's hit the cataphracts on the side, trying to get his archers to safety. Are the infantry moving up? No, infantry's not moving up. He's having to actually pull his urban cohorts back to deal with the cataphracts to try and get these killed. He's had to throw his general in, I think. No, his general's safe, and in come the chariots getting him in the back. The problem for Rumelia is his urban cohorts had to turn around, which meant the archers fired at him in the back. The Seleucid Empire, they lost their general, he's broken. And they lost their chariots though, so although they threw everything in, and it did look good for them, they have lost their main strength, or at least most of it. They've killed a lot of archers, and yeah, they've lost a load of units there. And now the Seleucid Empire down to just some archers and their silver shields. They've of course got the cataphracts around, obviously, but yeah, I don't see them being able to do much now. They lost a lot of them in that battle. Yeah, chariots can go berserk. And yeah, Rome Total War is on Android. Same with the expansions as well. Although I've never played it. So the Julii now, they've pulled back to deal with all the cavalry stuff and avoid the archers. We've got a cavalry unit here trying to take out the archers. I think this cav unit's gonna die. Yeah, I think the cataphracts are gonna catch up to them. The chariots gone berserk, going for their own men, going for their own archers. That's not good. They've got the cavalry away as well. Archers firing at the cataphracts, gonna set some on fire, possibly. Yeah, setting cataphracts on fire. And I think he's going to try and regroup over here. Overall advantage right now to Rumelia. trying to chase down the cavalry, make sure they don't make a return. He needs to try and kill the Cataphract general here. The Austria having his general alive is something that he needs to keep. He can't lose his general. Right, he's broken the Julii cavalry. That is good. The urban cohorts are moving in now. Do the Seleucid Empire have enough strength in them to hold back this? I don't think they do. It's come now to infantry versus infantry. What are the tournament rules? Max 6 cav, a max of 4 long-range missiles, no cavalry, 1 elephant max. Oh, the urban cohorts are broken. Oh, I did not expect that. I thought this was in the Julii bag for sure. I've got the general here. I think 1 elephant max, 1 siege max, and for some other smaller stuff. Actually, Goggles has shared the Discord attachment, so where it has all the rules. That was a very good charge, by the way. Got the cavalry in there. Managed to break a load of Seleucids. He's probably going to lose this squad. Don't know why that squad had such low morale compared to the rest of the army. Like that was ridiculously bad morale. Julii should be able to bring this back now. Although those cataphracts are causing a load of issues. They've lost the cavalry. That ain't good. Having to turn around to try and deal with the cataphracts, get those killed. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. The rest of the troops are all way over there. Two very weak armies right now. That's what it's come down to. This has been a very exciting battle. Both armies really went for it at the start. Although it was a nightmare to commentate over because of how messy it was. I was completely lost for words. But overall, it's been an exciting one to watch. Even now, I still don't know who's going to win this. I've got no idea. The broken them there. I think, yeah, the Julii have it. I think Rumelia managed to pull it together. It was looking shaky at the start, and it was looking shaky when their urban cohorts broke. But I think the break was just bad luck. But it did manage to pull it back, and yeah, I think he's going to beat De Austria here. But De Austria beating a player with a name like Rumelia, part of the Armour clan, is a very good achievement. Well done to De Austria for that. Clearly a good player, and I look forward to seeing him in the next tournament. Maybe he makes it through and plays tomorrow, I don't know. But when you've got Rumelia in your bracket or pool, it's gonna be a tough one to actually make it through and qualify. But good luck to Austria. I believe he might have 1 game left. General broke for him. I think that's going to end it. Okay, mods, what is the next matchup? I think you've already told me, but I lost a bit of track. That tournament was a little bit... Oh, I've got to retreat, don't I? Yeah. So everything? I think so. Everyone's gone. Yeah, get me out of the battle. And have a will into triple speed. Yeah. Alright, so well done to Rumelia for beating De Austria there. Well done. GG, well played to both. That was a very good game. I liked that one. I liked how aggressive it was as well at the start. Although, as I said, it was a nightmare to commentate over. 668 kills to 634, sorry. So De Austria got more kills, but oh, he played very well. Overall, very good game. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, I should have left the field a little early. I like how you can come in here and you can see like the different matches that are going on off stream. We got General Rombo there. We got another MELKOR tournament there. We got a 1v1 happening there over on the wrong map. Hopefully they fix that, but overall I don't care. If both players can agree to one map, then that's fine. I'd prefer grassy flatlands, but whatever. Actually, yeah, follow the rules, play grassy flatlands. Other maps will be tomorrow in the final when we get to the best of 3. Right, so I don't know who we're waiting for right now. There should be some more players. Let me just check Discord, I got a few messages. It's Unicef versus some guy. I don't know who the some guy is. God, I've got like 30 DMs right now, just stacked full of them. That's a lot of work. I know we've hit the donation goal, but of course, this tournament has been very difficult to put together. It's been in the working for weeks, almost a month now. And yeah, first of all, thank you to all the mods for their help. We're still going to be going for another just under 2 hours, I think, or maybe just over 2 hours. And we're going for tomorrow as well with a final and everything. So there's a lot of commentating here. And all of that. But yeah, please do feel free to donate something extra, even though we have hit the goal. This is very difficult. It's taken many hours to just organise over the many weeks, arguably months. And yeah, any support would be great. If not, then maybe please do just share the video, as that helps as well. Hopefully then, the more sorry, my voice is dying. The more shares we get, the more views we will get, and you know, the more likely CA will be to sponsor future tournaments like this, and more likely to support as well. Donation link is in the description if any of you were interested. Helps improve the quality of the stream. So today we got Unicef versus Cooper. I don't know much about Cooper, I think he's a new one. Just check him out a little bit. Doom Cooper, that's it, yeah. Doom Cooper is part of Alexander's companions. Never seen him play before, so it could be interesting. Unicef was... Unicef is the Attila's Horde captain, so he's put a lot of work as well into this. He's mod for the stream, he's captain of the entire team, and yeah, overall, I guess an okay player. I think he was wanting to qualify for the amateur bracket though, but those spots filled up, so he got put in the normal, but I think he was fine with it. Unicef got first, so do you want to pick first or second when it comes to the factions? I believe that's Cooper there. I believe that's him. Hopefully it is. Someone's... Right, Unicef wants to pick first, good. Yeah, I'm getting a load of Discord messages through as well, so I'm not only checking the live chat, checking the tournament chat, I'm also having to check Discord DMs and the mod chat as well, so yeah, a bit of a nightmare. How many viewers do we have right now? 100 viewers. I'm just gonna have a little walk around the room. Give me like, yeah, probably take a 30-second break. Yeah, I think that is Cooper. What do I play as? I'll play as Thrace. I remembered to pick a faction this time. Yeah, so give me just about 1 minute. There we go. Just my back's been aching a bit because of this setup. Hoping to get a new desk set up very, very soon. I think it arrived. So hopefully should get that. So we got Unicef versus Doom Cooper. Unicef has gone for the Brute TI. We all know the Roman setup, urban cohorts basically. And then there's the Germans, which is a very interesting one. They do have some phalanxes, if you can call them that, but sorry, I got distracted by chat for a second there. But yeah, Germans, what is their play? What is... I can't see it. I can't see what the Germans are going to go for in this one. Are they picking their armies? Right, Unicef, you might have been waiting. Feel free to start setting your army up now. You just left for a little. Which battle is this? Unicef versus Doom Cooper. Attila's Horde team captain versus someone I've never seen fight before. Should be an interesting one. My guess would be they'll be around the same skill level. Like, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, good luck to both players here. So are they picking their armies yet? There's like a minute delay on the stream, so... right, the Germans are ready. Ah, there we go. He had a custom army, good. Alright, so Romans versus Germans. Ah, Berserkers. Oh yeah, there's a max of 2 Berserkers as well. I forgot about that one. I just very rarely see Germans in these tournaments, so yeah, I often forget about that. Max 12 Berserkers, that would be chaos. Right then, here we go. I would say... I think the Romans will win this. If I had to... I don't know about the skill. If I had to have a guess, I'd say Doom Cooper might be a little bit more skillful. I've never seen Doom Cooper play, but I know that Unicef was wanting to be in the amateur section. $20 Berserkers versus 20 Falksmen. Oh, that'll be good. Complete chaos. Just got to sort out the next match. Alright, here we go, we're live. Okay, so what do we have here? Romans versus the Germans. Who's going to win this one? Attila's Horde versus Alexander's Companions. Alright, so the Romans bring in heavy archers, the armoured ones. Very rarely see them. We got urban cohorts. Like, these are always the main part of the Roman roster. Cav on the flanks. Where's the general? I can't see Unicef's general. Unless I'm blind. Ah, there he is, I am blind. It's the Cav unit. And then the Germans, this is going to be a very interesting roster. Axemen on the front, yeah, he's brought the Berserkers. German archers I think are good, maybe, I don't know. Some more Berserkers and cavalry on the flanks. I think Rome have the advantage here with this army. Of course, it depends on the players, like this one could go either way. Romans have cav advantage, I believe. Yeah, maybe by about 1. The cavalry comes in, catches them on the side, normal charge there. And they've got reinforcements as well to help out. I think the Romans should win this, and archer fire right into the back possibly. There's an open space here and it looks like they are firing at them. That's done a break from that arrow fire in the back. Mostly surrounded as well. Messing around over here, some cavalry charges. I don't know how that's going to work out. I bet the Romans will win on this side. And they're going to hit them on both sides, they're going to get them surrounded again over here. Yeah, the Germans broke over there. And just like that, most of the German cavalry is gone. And what they do to respond to that, they're charging all the infantry forwards. The Germans have got to be careful doing this. Although I do think it is the best play. They are naked, after all. Their armour is non-existent, they're going to get torn to pieces by the archers. But, you know, the archers, they should have been pulled back. They should have sent in the urban cohorts to deal with them. That was very weird. Either way, the Germans now have lost most of their cavalry, all the cavalry apart from their general, and the Unicef didn't now knock out the archers, and now it's just a battle with urban cohorts with some Berserkers and some Axemen, and I believe the Berserkers might actually win. The Axemen in the middle will probably lose. This one is still very undecided. It all depends, I think, on these Berserkers. This is still very undecided. Some people saying Rome's gonna win this. Yeah, Rome's gonna win. Now the cavalry's in here. I forgot cavalry advantage. Archers are returning. The Berserkers, they are tough, but now the cav are at them. It's all gonna collapse. And the general died for the Germans. Goggles, can you DM me that link? I'll look at that later. Thanks. And there we go, Rome wins, just like that. I think I can actually leave the battle already now. Yeah, I'll leave. There's some troops left. I'll keep it over here. Let's see what the next matchup is going to be. Good, back up to 100 viewers. Alright, so it might be the Austria versus Winnie the Poop next. Maybe, but someone's saying there was one before that. Either way, this battle's done. Well done, Unicef, for getting the win. And he was trying to get into the amateur bracket as well. Well, I've never seen a Doom Trooper play before, so... yeah, triple speed. I don't know. There we go, we got it. Unicef, 829 kills. Doom Trooper, 300 kills almost. GG, well played, that was a good one. Right, it's Finn versus General Rombo next. General Rombo's in game right now, you know. I love how right now my Discord members, we all just dominate this part of it. This part of the chat here. It's all just, almost all of these are our games. Well, actually, no, not almost all of them, but there's quite a few in here. I don't think that's one of mine, nah. Yeah, it's got to be 1v1 tourney. It's got to be mine. Don't know where Rowan there. Rumelia is. General Rombo is. Mods are gonna sort that out. That was a rough one, but right, I'm gonna set up the lobby for whoever is next. Mods can sort that out. Who's it going to be? Alright, it is Winnie versus De Austria. So De Austria is part of Attila's Horde. We've seen him twice already. He's played a lot of games today in the stream, but that's okay, the more the better. And he is up against Winnie the Poop, part of Caesar's Veterans. Winnie the Poop, if you remember, he went for the pig and Arcani strategy, a bit of a joke battle. And De Austria went for a joke battle as well. But I believe, yeah, his battle with Rumelia was a serious battle. De Austria needs to win this to stand a chance, but even then, I don't think he'll make it through to Sunday. And as for his opponent, Winnie the Poop, same with him as well. He needs to win this also to stand a chance, but at the end of the day, I can't see anyone beating Rumelia in this bracket, so... Winnie the Poop, he can choose first. Yeah, he's gone first. Seleucid Empire. Yep, choose a faction, I'll remember this time. I gotta wait for them to pick first though, so I don't take anyone that they want. Okay, we'll go Julii. So Seleucid Empire for Winnie the Poop versus Egypt. Egypt have very rarely seen this tournament, although I saw it a lot in the 2v2 tournament. So yeah, it might be popular in 2v2s, but very rare in 1v1s. Alright, so Seleucid Empire versus the Egyptians. Seleucid Empire would of course see... The Austria always goes Seleucid Empire, but this time, Winnie the Poop stepped in first. There's no way. Hold on. Winnie the Poop stepped in first and took the Seleucid Empire. Meaning that he's had to go for something different. He's gone for Egypt, a faction that is kinda similar, but still different. Right, this could be interesting. It's sort of like caught him off guard sort of thing. This could be good. By the way, I just got the news in that General Rombo, one of like the top players, apparently just lost against Pike. One of the modders. To many of you who don't know these people, that means nothing, but that was one that I did not expect. No offense to Pike. Right, we'll see how these rosters are. Right, can a mod tell me in comments or at me in Discord who's going to be playing next? I think it's General Lombo versus Finn. I think that's next. Can someone just correct me there? Check what I said. I think that's the case. The Austria beat Potato, Uncle Potato, but it lost versus Rumelia. As Winnie the Pooh lost against Potato, but then again there were joke matches, so we got a load of chariots here. Yeah, I'm right, good. I'm always right, I'm MELKOR, I'm always right. General Lombo versus... Ooh, chariots in versus Finn mixed. That's a good one, that's one I really want to watch. Both of us play a lot of battles, I think. So I want to check Egypt. Oh, we got some elephants! We got some elephants in, some big ones as well. Let's take a look at those butts. Yeah, that's a nice image right there. And then the Egyptians have gone for phalanxes and desert axemen. That's kind of what I expected. Most people go Egypt because of these, the chariots. Although I bet he wanted Seleucid Empire, so the chariot front here. The Egyptians, I think they've won on this side with a chariot skirmish, but I think the Seleucids, I think they've won on that side. Maybe, I don't know. Chariot battles are always a bit messy. Always difficult to tell where it's going to go. Ooh, the Seleucid chariots got around, and they are fighting the desert axemen. Getting a couple of kills there, but they've got to be careful. Oh, these are broken chariots. They're the ones that broke. And Egypt lost on this side, so now the Seleucid Empire, massive cav advantage. And we've also got an elephant as well, all the way back there. Yeah, join the Discord, by the way, if you want to get involved in these team stuff and the tournaments. But, you know, it's not compulsory. You can get in the Discord and just sit in there, get notified of videos, talk in general chat, stuff like that. Even if you sign up on a team, you don't have to take part in any event. There's, like, no rules. It's all optional. So he's trying to box himself in right now. Right now, Seleucid Empire definitely have the advantage, but with him boxing in, and the Seleucid Empire having no missiles, oh, he does have missiles, he's got elephants. That's his missiles. Sure, they'll be able to do a lot of damage. Got him surrounded as well with the chariots, waiting to pick off one that just leaves the group slightly. How is the Austria going to do this defence? When do the players that have proceeded to the next bracket play? If you mean like when players have done all 3 games, their single elimination matches are tomorrow. If you've done all 3 games, that is. Chariots just charging right in there through the phalanxes. They just did not care at all, and they just went straight into the desert axemen and then into the back of the phalanxes. Oh, they're just running them all down. The phalanxes are in here as well, prodding them on the side. I think they've got longer pikes. Yeah, and that's definitely giving them an advantage. The elephants in as well. Good, I wanted to see the elephants get in here. So happy to at last see some elephants. Egypt breaking, obviously. Seleucid Empire have lost the chariots, but yeah, it's over. Egypt, nothing they could do. Once they lost cav advantage, I think that was it. The chariots broke through them. It's causing an absolute nightmare. Look how far those units went. Oh, wow. Now that's why we like elephants. And even the Seleucid phalanxes are proving to be better. Oh, he just went flying. Wow, whoa. Look at that. That's why we like to see elephants in these. That's why. All they need to do now is kill the Egyptian general, and I think that would be near enough it. Goggles is saying him and Wild Beast are up next. I believe it's General Rombo versus Finn. But you'll be up after that, I think. Right, so General Rombo versus Finn, and then it's Goggles versus Wild Beast. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, we lost a lot of elephants though. I looked away for a second, I don't know what happened. Either way, Egypt, I think we're done. There's no way they're going to break through the pipes. Ah, that's what happened. I'm watching the repeat now on my stream. The elephants went berserk somehow, and I bet it just disbanded them. That was a very good battle, yeah. More elephants, please. Those were good. Yeah, disbanded the elephants. I just saw the repeat there. Pikes going down. I don't think there's much the Egyptians can do. They've broken once already. It's only a miracle that they're still fighting right now. Apparently Goggles and Wild have been waiting for an hour. Oof, unlucky. That's all I can really say here. If you let a mod know on time, then it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just finishing off this battle now. Egypt managed to get some troops on the flank, but I don't think it's going to amount to anything. All those dead Seleucids there. Egypt's fighting for longer than I thought they would though. Actually, the Seleucids broke. Oh, maybe I called this a little too early. Can Egypt actually pull this one back? Why did I pull out of the battle? I was thinking this was done. But Egypt, no, still fighting on. Still fighting on. I think they're broken over there. Yeah, these phalanxes are back in. I think I did call it too early. I think still the Seleucid Empire should win. Yeah, definitely, but I definitely called that too early as well. Should have given them a bit more of a chance. I didn't expect them to come back like that. Yeah, this is all just Seleucid Empire troops now. Well done, Winnie the Poop. Beating the Austria. Now, I could be wrong, but I believe Winnie the Poop, he needs to beat Rumelia to be able to get through. I think if he does that, I think he might get through to Sunday. If not, I think it's going to be Rumelia who gets through. I'll have to double check that. Either way, those were some quite good kills, but Winnie the Poop definitely got the win there. Right, General versus Finn next. Right, I'll set the lobby up for them. Right, lobby is now up. They can join whenever ready. Oops. $15,000, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they can join whenever now. And then I think it's Goggles versus Finn, was it? No, that can't be right. General versus Finn now, then Goggles versus Wild Beast. That's right. So General, very good player. He's played in tournaments before, usually does quite well. And Finn, also a very good player. He's played in tournaments as well. He's also one of the battle players in the online hot seat. Longbow. Yeah, he's already picked. I'm assuming they'll sort that out between themselves. I should. Why did I retreat with the car? I could just put them on the edge of the map. Yeah, I usually do. I thought the battle was over though, so I thought just retreat my army out of there and be done. I gotta keep my army actually on the battlefield and quite close to them, otherwise the banners will disappear anyway. Discord is crazy right now. There's like 40 DMs unanswered of tournaments that have happened, tournament matches that have happened off stream. So, I'll pick a faction. Hunters, there we go. Right, so General Rumbo has gone Brutii, and Finn has gone Seleucid Empire. Come on, elephants. Fingers crossed for elephants. I'm not going to talk about this roster too much. Like we know what those armies are going to be. Pikes should be banned. Yeah, in the last one we did have a limit on pikes. I think it was a 6 max or something. Yeah, maximum of 6. This one we decided not to, but I think in future tournaments, yeah, we'll bring back the maximum of 6 pikemen or phalanxes. Or maybe 8 or something. Oh, I thought we were ready for a second. Nope. So, we've spent all the money mostly. Yep, just waiting for the Seleucid Empire. So these are 2 very good players right now fighting against each other, very good. Finn is on Caesar's Veterans and the Discord team, and General Rumbo is on Attila's Horde. There we go, we can begin. No one gone Greece yet. No, no one picked. No one ever goes for No one ever goes for the Greeks. Macedon sometimes, but no, not for Greece. Just wait for them to get set up. Alright, good luck to both players here. Which faction do you think has the worst roster? Numidia. We never see it in tournaments at all. The best one is of course Rome. Everyone goes Rome. A lot goes Seleucid Empire as well. I don't personally like the Seleucid Empire. I just find their missile units a bit meh. I know a lot of people disagree with me there. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be big. If I had to place a bet, I wouldn't even do it because I don't know. These players are both very good and they've picked the top tier factions. I bet they're gonna pick like top tier rosters as well. Oh yeah, Dacia, that's bad. We never see Dacia. We never see Scythia in these. Scythia is a bad one for this as well because there's usually very heavy cavalry restrictions and limits in this one as well, so Scythia very rarely pops up. Actually never really, when you've got a cavalry limit. Yeah, there's going to be more tomorrow as well. Same time on Sunday, that's going to be the single elimination events, the big final, giveaway in chat of Three Kingdoms Total War, and yeah, that's when the big games are. This is more just the pool play bracket that happens the day before. I started all the way over there. So yeah, there's 16 players in this tournament. Only 4 are going to make it through and play tomorrow. Only 4 of them out of the 16. And this is what all of this is deciding. This is all the bracket play. And there's also an amateur bracket as well with another 16 players. Same again, although they're not streamed. They've got their own prize pool as well, a smaller one. So overall 32 players. And CA has sponsored the event. £200 of keys to go to prize winners, plus a Three Kingdoms key. He wants it to pause. Maybe, I don't know. You want me to pause? Okay. Maybe something has come up. Right, play. Go. There we go. So yeah, there's going to be a copy of Three Kingdoms Total War to give away in the chat tomorrow as well. It's all the way over here. You know what? Even I've got to move over this way just so I can actually see what's going on. See all the banners. So even I'm having to move. Come on, General Rombo. What's he doing? If the time runs out, by the way, it's whoever has the most kills or control over the mid-map. So, you know, if a player was... I don't think this is what's happening here, but if a player was to hide in the corner and just mess about, yeah, they can't do that. It'd be an instant loss. And when we're going to get some movement... Even I'm having to move, that's funny. Nah, I haven't seen any Carthaginian family members here today, but they were definitely here in the last few days of streams. Right, come on, General Rombo, it's up to you to move forwards now. Right, I think he's moving. Only walking, but he is moving. I don't know, maybe he expected the elephants and some massive instant attack to go for him, so he set up a bit further back to prepare, and just to give himself a bit of time to see what's going on. These are 2 very good players, by the way. I don't know who's going to win this. Got some elephants as well, heavy armoured elephants, some archers, some cataphracts. He's invested more in experience, I think. Yeah, more in experience. What do we have by the Romans here? What archers do we go for? They've gone for the armoured archers. Got some cav. Yeah, so the Romans have the cavalry advantage. I'll say missile advantage is even between the 2. And I'll say... it's always difficult to tell infantry advantage when it's urban cohorts versus pikemen. My bet is... the urban cohorts, yeah. Overall, I think slight advantage to Rome with the roster, but then again, elephants. They're going to change it up quite a bit. Alright, just checking Discord there. If there's players not showing up, just leave it. They'll get an auto lose tonight. Yeah, I think there's one player who's not showing up and one player who might be having to back down for whatever reason. It's just an auto defeat on them. Nothing we can do about it, it happens. To be honest, we're actually doing quite well considering all matches had to be played in one day. Like, you know, 32 players overall, I think 30 of them have shown up and are playing matches, which is very good. We've had tournaments before, on Rome Talks War where it's only been, we had 16 players. I don't know what he's on about there. I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, usually there's like 5, 6, maybe even 7 players that just don't show up. It was really bad in my old commentating years when I used to work with Ancestors Legacy, commentate over those matches, doing the weekly scrim nights. Like usually you'll get about 10 sign-ups a week, but only like 3 would show up. That was really rough. This match is taking forever. Come on, General Rombo. You're the one who's been slowing it down here, starting all the way back over there. I see people talking about Rome 2. There will be a Rome 2 event. Even though I'm not much of a fan of Rome 2 Talk to War, I do think it is one of the worst in my opinion. But there is going to be a Rome 2 Talk to War event. I think that's around June or July. I think it's going to be a 2v2 event as well, a team thing. 2 versus 2 for Rome 2 Talk to War. I believe so anyway. Stuff might change. Yeah, Brewmac, I remember you from Scrim Nights. All those years ago. Back when I was, 200 subscribers, doing Ancestors Legacy Scrim Nights. Former pro player for the game as well, only had just retired to do the commentating. That was ages ago. That was an entire lifetime ago. This is the best match so far. It should be the best match. Once it actually gets started, these are like top tier players. General Rombo just started very far back, that's all. I don't know what was happening there, but he has to be the one to move forwards. Here we go, at long last. I think we're almost here. Someone saying, hello, is this MELKOR? Yes, I am MELKOR. Right, Archer fire coming in. Is that... Are they firing at the elephants? That's going to be very good if he's firing at the elephants. Yeah, fire arrows coming in on the elephants. He's going to try and set them berserk early game. Bane, where are you? You need to react to this. Get your elephants out of there. If these go berserk, they're going to go right into his phalanxes, I bet. And that's going to be it. Yeah, just playing. Just commentating, not playing. Yeah, right, he's reacted to that. Get your elephants out of there. Got to be very careful with that. What are the rules on horse archers? All missile cav is banned, even if it's just a javelin unit. Overall, they're really not good for spectating. That's the main reason why. Although I do hate them personally as well. They're just not good for spectating. Ooh, Finn losing his archers as well. Getting hardly any kills, that's not good. He's got some archers in reserve, but overall, General Rombo here playing very defensive. And he can right now because he's got missile advantage now, so he can play this. Played it very slow. Played this very slowly. It's not too slow. Yeah, we allowed the elephants. Those were okay. Just because they're so fun to watch anyway. Elephants are the only ones that are allowed. Issue with General Missile Cav is people just run around the battle with them and it just takes forever. So we usually just ban them. We've always banned them. There've never been a tournament with Missile Cav. I didn't get hacked. Alright, the Cataphract's charging in, but it doesn't have Cav advantage. He's going to get slaughtered here. Maybe the Cataphracts can make something of this. I should do with elephant support here. Right, we've hit them in the back. Probably done a break that squad, and he'll need to turn around and deal with this one. Battle has finally begun. Oh, the Cataphracts, they're trying to pull out of there, but broke. And there we go. General Romba, I think he's won this one. He's destroyed the archers. He's wiped out the Cataphracts. And he doesn't have any units that can really deal with the archers. Oh, that was rough. I really wanted to Finn to win that one given how long General Rombo took. Wait a minute. General Rombo donated, I think £4 to the stream today. Yeah, come on General Rombo. Never mind. Kill Finn. I'm joking, of course. Trying to be very unbiased. Okay, I'm hearing that one player lost connection during a battle. If he's got a replay, tell him to save a replay. I'll look at it later tonight and I'll decide who wins from that. I might call a redo if I need to. Yeah, if it look... Actually, mods, take a look into that. If it looks like there was going to be a very clear winner, give it to the clear winner. This isn't MELKOR, it's the Cookie Monster. Yeah, obviously. Like, out of all the people in the world, I'm a Cookie Monster. But if it looks very undecided, then tell them to redo. If you want me to take a look at it and decide later, I can do that as well. Up to you. Alright, Pike, he's a little lost right now. I don't know what he can do. Sorry, not Pike, Finn. Finn versus General Rombo, that's it. He's firing more onto the archers. He's got the elephants, but I just can't see them doing anything. His phalanxes are going to be completely useless against the archers. Really, all he has left is one squad of elephants, really, that can do something. No, this is Count Dracula. I didn't check Discord. I'm leaving the chat. Right, we've got Goggles versus Wild Beast next. Goggles versus Wild Beast. The cavalry has charged in against the Cataphracts. Yeah, block the Cataphracts. Elephants, what are they going to do? We haven't seen them come into use yet. Oh, they've gone berserk. Oh, that's just been a horrible battle for Finn. Oh, that was bad. I don't think it played bad. I really don't. He lost his archers, then he lost his cav, and it was a long wait to the battle as well. There was just not much that I could do. Finn wanted to pause the game, okay. Go. I'll wait until he wants to play again. Ah, misclick. Right, we can play it again. There we go. It's just the phalanxes left. There's nothing Finn can do with them but just stand there. GG. If he wants to triple speed this, he can. It's up to him. There's really nothing he can do. Is he going for me? No, you can't go for me. I'm retreating. He's gonna try and kill me. Alright, let's give him the charge that he wants. Oh, maybe. I don't know. He's moving in. He's gonna throw in the peeler first. He's gonna slaughter him. This is gonna be bloody. There it goes. Peeler's in. Archers are probably gonna fire as well. Cavalry already charging around him. I'm gonna pull out now. Yeah, I think this battle's done. Why don't you like Shogun 2? Yeah, he wants triple speed, alright. That's fine with me. If General Rombo wants it, that is. If not, it's normal speed. Up to him. There we go, the General's dead. Shogun 2 is fun, I just don't like how all the rosters are very similar. Actually identical, there's not enough unit variety. Like from north to south, it's the same thing, whereas with Rome Total War, you know, even the Greeks and the Macedon are two very different factions, even though they're very similar. That's why. That being said though, there is a Shogun 2 stream coming probably on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to try and give it another go. And yeah, it should be a fun stream. And I just need to leave the battle now. Well done, General Rombo. That was a very long one, but we got it through. General Rombo beat Finn. Right, now we've got Goggles versus Wild Beast. None of his elephants died as well. They're still just berserk. Good game, well played. Look at that kill difference there. That was 802 to 73. That was a slaughter. Being usually a good player, there wasn't much he could do, I don't think, there. Really not much. Okay, so I'm going to set up the match now for Goggles and Wild Beast. There we go. So they can join whenever they want. Goggles versus the Wild Beast. Yeah, with it being just one country Shogun 2, it does make it, you know, a bit of an issue. I think Thrones of Britannia does have the same issue with me as well, but, you know, Thrones isn't as bad when it comes to the roster, given that it does have, like, invading nations like the Vikings. Thrones has its own issues. That's all I'll say there. Yeah, about the guy who lost his connection mid-battle, the replay should help. If one player was being really dominant and about to win, give it to them. If it was a little even, tell them to redo. Fall of a Samurai. I do have Fall of a Samurai. No plan to stream it yet. I've only played it once. Yeah, everyone. Chat will think I'm a moron. Oh, we got a Rome versus Rome matchup. You know what? I'll go Brute TI. So, Roman versus Romans. I don't know how these work. I don't think I've seen one before. This is going to be interesting. Right, Goggles. Very known amateur player, playing in the normal bracket this time. And Wild Beast, I've seen him before in tournaments. I think Wild Beast is the better player. But it depends which faction is going to be better. Yeah, you know what? I will give Fall of a Samurai a go someday. I think it could be good. If any player here is having difficulty with their matches, connection stuff, or there was a dispute or anything, either send it to me and I'll sort it out in like later tonight when I'm done streaming, or send it to a mod and they should hopefully be able to sort it out relatively soon. Either way, my throat and my back is dying. I might have to take Monday off, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. So, Rome be Rome. A mirror matchup. I think they are the same faction really. I think the Gladiator is different, but apart from that they should be okay. What do I want to see? What I want to see is a catapult. Those do usually change up the game a bit. Don't know what roster they're gonna go for. I know what you go for if you're fighting phalanxes, usually urban cohorts, but they might try something a little different. Don't know. By the way, mods, can you say in chat or at me in the mod chat, who do we have next? Anyone in the queue? Coronavirus MELKOR. Oh. I actually thought maybe I did this morning, a bit of a cough. But that being said, I've been streaming daily for the last 4 days. It's tiring, it's not good on the throat, so naturally, you know, I'm gonna be having a tough throat. What have I gone for? So we got 4 cav units on either side, I think. Oh no, 4 for the Scipii, but 5 for the Julii. So Julii have cav advantage. Now let's take a look at this. Early Legion cohorts and urban cohorts. Nobody in the queue, right. If anyone's in the tournament and is able to play, and now would be a good time so we can get some more players in. Urban cohorts only. Right, so I think infantry advantage, even though Goggles has the numbers, I think I'll give infantry advantage to Wild Beast. Yeah. Cav advantage to Goggles, infantry to Wild Beast, and archers exactly the same. Oh no, they're not. Goggles has gone from light to archers, whereas Wild Beast, armoured archers. Is it really a demonetising word? Oh, I didn't know that. Either way, I'm not going to make that many. I'm not going to make much money off the ad revenue on streams. So that should be alright. Most of the streaming money comes from the donations. Of course, donation link is in the description below. We have already hit the goal, thank you for that, that keeps me alive. Anything else will be highly appreciated as well. You know, it motivates me to keep on going, and goes into better equipment and stuff like that. Yeah, YouTube just deletes me. by the way, the teams these two are on, I forgot to say that, I think Wild Beast is on Hannibal's Sacred Band, and Goggles is on Caesar's Veterans. I believe this time next week there's also a mini Minecraft event starting as well. The Minecraft event is going to be hosted by Goggles as well here in Red, so if you do like Minecraft, join the Discord. There's very limited spaces there, very limited. I think it's only 8 maximum. But if you do like it, who knows, you might get in. How do I join the tournament? Well, this one's already full, but we have tournaments every month. Next month is Medieval 2 Total War, and it all takes part in my Discord. Get in there, go to the sign-ups, join onto a house or a team. There's 4 different ones: Alexander's Companions, Caesar's Veterans, stuff like that. And then eventually you'll get asking if you want to join a tournament. There'll be most of the information about this stuff takes place on Discord, if you are interested. Link for the Discord is on any video description, or it's in the channel about section on the channel page. Unless any modder wants to link it in the chat. Two likes away from 100, are we? I'll refresh the page. I know we've been averaging around 100 viewers. Do we have 100 likes? 99 likes. I'll refresh it one more time. The Cavs charging in. The Archer's having to pull back. Goggles going all in with his cavalry. Gotta be careful though, he didn't have his spears down. But I think it should be okay. 100 likes. Yeah, I saw it there. 100. He's got to try and kill the general though. If Goggles can kill the general for the Scipionite... Oh, he's broken. He's broken. He's pulling the cav out. Oh, his cavalry, it's all collapsed. All of it, that's all of that gone. His only advantage in the game, unless you count numbers, but the cav advantage was his advantage. Oof, that's gone. Rome Total War still relevant in 2020. Oh yes. Well, not really. On this channel it is. And thankfully CA did sponsor the event, providing £200 of keys, prize pools, which was very nice of them. Thank you to them for that. Oh, it killed next to no cav at all. Oof. And he lost most of his. That was rough. I think I'm the only channel over 1,000 subscribers that uploads Rome Total War and Medieval 2 Total War on a regular basis, as in like 3 a week or 4 a week. I could be wrong there, but I think so. And the last one. Right, so Goggles pulling back now. He didn't lose as many cav as I thought he did. He's still got quite a lot here in reserve. But he's definitely lost the advantage. Sending the archers in now. It's not going to do any damage to them though, because these archers, these are armoured. And they're already firing, so by the time he actually gets into range, he's not going to do any damage, and he's already going to lose half of his archers. I think that's it for Goggles. Why don't people use the first cohort unit? Don't know. The ones with like, yeah, the eagles. I don't know. Maybe they don't think it's worth it or something. I don't know. How did you choose the name MELKOR? I wanted an evil sounding name, something a bit evil and powerful. I was actually going to be called Attila originally, but that had already been taken. Sauron was already taken, but only one that wasn't taken by someone big was MELKOR, so I took MELKOR. Before that, I think I just went by my name. All that. Yeah, he's pulling his archers back. He knows that was a mistake. Now he's still got the numbers with the infantry, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think Wild Beast has this one. If he can continue using his archers and his cav right there. Goggles wants double speed. If Wild Beast is fine with that, that's okay. I don't personally mind what speed they play at. Morgoth sounds more evil. I think someone already had Morgoth, so that's why I didn't go for that. Yeah, MELKOR is a name from the Lord of the Rings. Right, the archers at last, they're in range. Going to start firing on them. Gonna see some kills on the urban cohort, on the early legions here. Oh, they're firing at the cav general. Oh, he's got to be careful, he don't want to lose his general. Lost enough cav as it is. He got out of there, all fine. Just checking who we've got next. Doesn't look like anyone's in the queue yet. Goggles, you don't have to react. It's better to just charge all out in than just stand there and wait to die. At least if he charges, he might have a chance to like wrap around them and break them with his numbers. I don't think he will. At least he'll have a chance, but this here is just going to kill him. He's got loads of ammunition left. He's just going to keep on firing, wiping out the cav. He needs to move. Fire arrows coming in now on the early legion cohorts. They will get kills eventually, but these are quite tough to fire arrows. Right, now he's going in. He knows it's over. He's got to go all out in with the infantry. Yeah, there's not much he can do at this point. I think he's done. I think he's dead. But should be Wild Beast again versus Lunas, but unsure. Okay. Archers now firing in at the cavalry. Oh, he's done a wipe out a load of them. Healers coming in on both sides. Another round of peeler maybe? No, just one round. Maybe Wild Beast got 2 rounds of peeler in there because he's defending. He's earned the right to defend, I think, with that start. He's got the advantage. He can just stand there and wait. Arrow fire coming in. And there we go. Goggles lost his general. I bet it all collapses now. Infantry just getting into the battle. Yep, this is where it ends. Yeah, I can't see Goggles being able to come back from this. Cavalry's going in. There we go. He's already breaking. The infantry's collapsing. And I think that's it. Did he want to play an amateur originally? I thought it was he usually does play in amateur, but I thought he was wanting to give the normal bracket a go. Can't remember. Yeah, it might have been forced into the normal bracket possibly. Because of the amount of players we wanted having. Because we had a load of players wanting to get into amateur. There we go, that's it. A final unit there. Should break. And there we go. GG, well played, Wild Beast. And Goggles. Well played, but, you know, he lost his cavalry there. There wasn't really much he could do at that point. He didn't have archer advantage. And he didn't really have infantry advantage, I don't think. All of his money was invested in the cav, most of which he lost very early on. Favourite Rome Total War faction? There's so many that I like. I like the Romans, I like Macedon. Macedon is my multiplayer faction. Yeah, good games, well played. Wild Beast versus Lunas now. Right, Wild Beast versus Lunas. Okay, good. Ooh, look at those kills there. Right, we're approaching 4 PM now. We've only got about 1 hour left of matches. My voice is dying. Right, let's host this one. Alright, so Wild Beast and Lunas can join anytime. I've got a lot of updating to do today, like updating all the stuff. All the tournament brackets and things, got to update all of that. It's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, I'm unlucky that stuff happens at times. Oh, I got to change the money. There we go. If you want to join the Discord and join a team, there's no commitment at all. Like, you don't have to play in the events, it's all optional. What I would say is to everyone in the Discord, just join a team for the sake of it. You might as well. It's a fun little thing. You do get more, like, you know, pinged notifications about upcoming events, but you know, it's like it's only during tournament time, which is only one a month. Apart from that, it's not that bad. Yeah, Lunas can decide. And Lunas decide who picks first. No commitment at all needed for the Discord. Events are all optional. Although you do need to be on the Discord and on a team to take part in an event. Yeah, it's sort of like a requirement there. Stream still going strong? Yep, viewers have dropped a little bit. We haven't had any donations in a while, but at least we hit the goal. That's okay. Who's top donator overall? Rainer DJ. Yeah, with his £20. Thank you so much, Rainer DJ. I don't know if you're here right now. Yeah, but thank you for that. Right, Macedon versus Skippy Eye. Here we are. Why do I always pick Pontus? Right, they're putting their armies together. Right, so who do we actually have? I've forgotten. So Lunas and Wild Beast. I'll say both of these players are of the same skill. Yeah, near enough. Lunas is in... What's his team? Is he... Wild Beast is in Hannibal's Sacred Band. Lunas, where is Lunas? What's his team name? Lunas is in Alexander's Companions, yeah, I've got. Should be an interesting matchup. Skill gap should be very equal here. It is overspent. I'll have to fix that. Oh, I've just remembered something. I'm having pork for tea today. Pork, one of my favourite foods. Ooh, I can't wait. Just a nice bit of pork with gravy, mashed potato. As a reward for like having my first day of a tournament. This has by far been the hardest day of my life. It's much harder than you'd think, organising these tournaments. Much harder. Especially when you've got 4 different chats open at once. I've got about 50 DMs in Discord to have a look through afterwards as well. Are you keeping track of off-stream tournaments? Yeah, they're all sending me DMs. That's what all the DMs are. And then I'll update the bracket later tonight. He's ready. He's overspent though. Ah, there we go, updated. Pork, good food. Will there be a break after the first round? What do you mean first round? Today is the bracket and pool play. Everyone plays 3 games today. Everyone has to play 3 games today. And then only those that qualified through will play tomorrow. So I guess there's a break between bracket and... between bracket and the actual single elimination. If that's what you mean. If you need any more help, ask a mod. I don't know what you mean by first round, oops. Alright, so who do we have? Macedon versus Scipii. Did Wild Beast go Scipii again? How did you get a tie? How is that? Yeah, I went for Wild Beast again. Oh, did time run out? If the time ran out, then send it to a mod. And the mod will look at it and decide like a winner who they think fought best. The mods will probably all look at, well, a lot of mods will look at it, they might vote on it. If it's impossible to tell, there will be a redo. If you're willing to wait until later tonight, I can have a look at it as well. But yeah, it's if you run out of time. Weird. Alright, so... Oh, a tie in the bracket with wins, if that's what you mean. Yeah, I see now, my bad. What happens there is, it's whoever won between the 2 people tying. So let's say you're tied with Rumelia. Let's say you're both on 2 wins and 1 loss. Then it will be whoever won between the matchup between you and Rumelia. So if Rumelia's already beaten you and you get a tie in him in the bracket, then sadly he does pass through, that's sadly for you. But if you beat him, then it's you who goes through. Hopefully that made a bit of sense. It should be in the Notepad rules document. I wrote it in there if you want this. I think I explained it very well in there. Oh yeah, it's definitely very difficult to do this tournament. Testudo formation. Alright, some people are saying that this is very brutal against pikemen, and you can actually use it to have an easy breakthrough. I disagreed. I gave it a bit of a test. I didn't find it to be that overpowered. so I allowed it, but we'll see here in this battle, I guess. Should we ban this in future tournaments? Apparently it's meant to give you a bit of a boost versus pikemen, but yeah, as I said, from my test I didn't really see anything. A little bit of one, but it wasn't really much. Overall, it puts you at a bit more of a disadvantage, I think. Go on, Winnie. Goggles, chairs. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, Winnie's not playing here. Wild Beast is Hannibal's Sacred Band. Lunas is Alexander's Companions. Oh god, my back is killing me as well. Ugh. Why ban? I don't think we're done a ban, I don't think we have to, but if it looks like it's going to be super overpowered, which I don't think it will be, then we will ban. Some people are saying that it completely annihilates phalanxes. I don't... Yeah, it doesn't. I think they were exaggerating a bit there, or maybe they got confused, I don't know what happened. Either way, these Cretan archers here for Macedon completely melted the Roman archers, as always. Even though they are armoured archers, they've got cav on the flank all the way over here. That's very far. Got some more cavalry over there as well. Got to be careful though. Cretans are deadly, and you gotta avoid these peasants here. Like, you gotta be careful of them. MELKOR will die before the end. Yeah, I probably will. I don't know, I might take Monday as a day off, I don't know. Yeah, the donations from the first and second stream were okay, so that should be able to cover me taking a Monday off. I don't know. But I'll still be back on, as usual, on the Tuesday. He's all in. All in Testudo formation. It breaks through phalanx formations. From my test though, it didn't. It didn't break through. Super useful versus Spartans. They don't have Spartans though, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But no. I think it's fine. Right, well, we've got a cav engagement here. The Scipii have got to be careful. Their general is right at the front somewhere. Yeah, they don't want to lose him. You have to be very, very careful. Yeah, they're pulling back. They know the danger of that. Got to avoid those pikes as well. Got to be very careful there. Is it urban cohorts? Yeah. They're good against pikemen anyway. Battle is who versus who. This is Wild Beast as the Scipii versus Lunas, Macedon. I think let's talk about advantages. Missile advantage goes to Macedon. Infantry advantage goes to Scipii. But it looks like he's done a waste a lot of that. Gotta be careful. And cav advantage, I'll say it's even. No, definitely in favour of the Romans. Definitely, yeah. Look at all those dead ones there. Cav charging in, trying to take out the Cretans. They're going to do it as well. They're going to get a lot of kills. But they've got to pull back. They don't want to charge into the phalanx. Ooh, they charged in there. And they're having to, yeah, they broke, having to pull out the second one. I bet it was the peasants as well. I bet they scared them off. Back in Testudo formation. Maybe they're just using it to avoid their archers. Kuno versus Vatrix next. Good, two players we haven't seen today. Kuno versus Vatrix. Could be a good game. Two players I've never seen before. New to the Discord as well, so good to see. It's always good to see new people getting involved. Whether it's normal tournament or amateur tournament. Ooh, they completely annihilated that cav squad there. And now the urban cohorts. A bit of a lag spike there. starting to surround the phalanx a bit. They're going to take this out. Going their peeler onto the cav. Ooh, looking very good for the Romans all of a sudden. If we can just get this cav unit out of the way and break them, I think advantage will be in Rome's favour. Still, it's going to be difficult for both players here. Still very up in the air right now. Anyone could win it. I've got the cavalry circling around, which is an advantage that you really need when fighting against phalanxes. Macedon have lost all of their cav. Apparently a spot has opened up on Caesar's veterans. So if you do want to take part in the tournament, join Caesar's veterans. There'll be a notepad of all the rules. One condition is you will have to play. You will have to play like 3 different games today, and possibly games tomorrow as well if you win today's matches. So yeah, if you want to join, apparently there is a spot open, so you can join if you want to. If not, no worries. Is it for amateur or main tournament? Tournament. I don't know. If not though, no worries, we'll just give them the defeat. It shouldn't be too bad. Normal tournament. I wonder. Actually, don't tell me who dropped out. Someone at me in mod chat who dropped out. I think I know who it is anyway. Right, anyway, I think this battle is definitely in favour right now of the Romans, even though the cavalry is all over the place. But I think, you know, they've destroyed the Cretans. It's just a load of phalanxes versus urban cohorts. Usually urban cohorts have the advantage here. On top of that, they've got missile advantage as well now. I think Wild Beast is actually going to beat Lunas. I think that's going to happen. And make sure you're here for tomorrow's stream as well. There we have a single elimination, really big matches, best players there is fighting against each other. The final will be a best of 3. We're going to see some new unique maps involved as well. Should be really good. And yeah, there's the giveaway tomorrow as well. So if you want a free copy of 3 Kingdoms Total War, be there tomorrow. One will be dropping in the chat. This one should hopefully end soon. Archers firing in, yeah, just completely annihilating the Macedonian phalanxes. They've got the urban cohorts as well circling around them, they've got cavalry as well. I just can't see any way Macedon wins this. I think it's more just a matter of time. I think the Romans here are doing the right move though, they're just pulling back, using up all their ammunition. Hopefully they do get into the battle eventually. Yeah, maybe I could understand it before until he gets his cav here, but now his cavalry's here, I hope he does get into the battle. I think it would be right to fight it now. And it looks like he is going to, hopefully. Yeah, it maybe is being a little over careful. He's going to get them in the back. This is the general's unit. Once this breaks, and I think it's definitely decided at that point. On charge in here. Get rid of the general, and then that should be it. Healer coming in, and that's what broke him. Maybe he's just worried about pikemen. Maybe he's not used to... yeah, general dead. That's definitely it now. Maybe he's not used to fighting against pikemen. I don't know. Oh, we did lose some troops here. Ah, never mind. Just archers. Look at all those pikemen there just dancing around with their pikes. There is going to be a video later today as well, by the way. Just a short one, because I had a tournament to set up, but there will be a video in about 4 hours or something from now. So yeah, definitely check that out. It should be a small, little funny video about Medieval 2 Total War. Viewers are dropping from this battle, like it's already down to 60. If Wild Beast doesn't take the battle to him soon, then I'll tell him to. Looks like he kind of is. He's fighting here, but he's got to be... Come on, actually get your troops round and on the flank. There we go. And then that should be enough to break from there. Cav is coming in as well. He's fighting over there. He broke from there. Final one now. Yeah, stop toying with your food. Yeah, this matchup should have finished about 5 minutes ago. Should have been over by now. What is this stream? A Rome Total War tournament. I've been talking for so long, my voice is gone. It hurts so much. And I'm streaming tomorrow as well. Right, it's down to the final 2 squads. I'll quest for double speed. Get it over with. If they're both fine with it, then we'll take it. Nope. Finish it myself. Oh, come on, hurry up and finish it. I'll give him one more chance if he just charges in now. Yeah, hang in there. I'm trying to survive. I'll send him a warning comment soon if he doesn't finish it. Yeah, MQI is getting tired just from looking at the Discord and this chat. Yeah, thank you to all the mods, by the way, for their help during all of this. It wouldn't have been possible without them. Yeah, and I know it would be impossible without them because I've done tournaments before, back in the Ancestors Legacy days, where it was just me. Trust me, they are impossible to do on your own. That's why I quit doing them. Yeah, big thank you to all the mods. Right, now he's found a triangle formation. Yeah, limit to 15 minutes. I agree with that. I think next time for Rome Total War, I think we will. I think 15 minutes is a good time. Forces them to be a bit more aggressive. Right, here we go, finally into a battle. Watch Lunas actually pull this back. It's not gonna happen though. Right, there we go, it's all going in now. It should break. Ooh. Roman's starting to collapse. He's having to pull the cavalry out. There we go, Macedon's broken. I'm gonna pull out of the battle now. That was very slow. Very, very slow. Good start, but very slow. Right, triple speed this once that unit breaks. If any player tries anything like that again, then I'll tell them much earlier next time to stop. Yeah, that won't be allowed in future. Okay, so who was that? Wild Beast beat Lunas. GG, well played to both. You can see all the kills there. A definite advantage to Wild Beast. That was quite a lot. After 27 months. Oh. Let's get another one in. Who's next? Who do we have? Actually, I can check on Discord. I know who it is. Kuno versus Vatrix. Kuno versus Vatrix, okay. So yeah, feel free for those two players to join whenever you want to. After this battle, I might do one more battle maybe. For today, and then tomorrow it will just be the single elimination battles. Thank you to everyone who has played so far. Thank you to everyone who has donated. Kuno versus Vatrix now up. Again, two players I've never seen before, never heard of before. They've just decided to sign up, so you know what? I'll let them sign up in the normal bracket. Let's see how they do. We got no information about them at all, so it should be like fun to learn who they are. And my throat is dead. Blue Free. Who is Blue Free? Which one are you? You might not even be a player, who knows? Could be literally anyone. Vatrix versus Kuno. Who is he? This is amateur, by the way, is it? Like, that's Kuno. Really an amateur match? Yes, it is. This is an amateur match. Okay, did not expect that. I think we're actually out of matches that have been played. Yeah, if people don't show up, then just get them kicked. Like, come on, Vatrix, whenever you're ready. You know what, I think this will be the last match then. Yeah, I think we'll have the last one as an amateur match. Last match. Right, so he's picked Macedon. Ah, here we go. Vatrix. He survived. Yeah, the last match to be streamed. Macedon versus Julii. So we know these rosters, we've seen them before. Kuno has gone for the Macedonians and Vatrix has gone for the Julii. Who is going to win? Right, so Macedon is ready. By the way, I've been going now for 3 hours, over 3 hours, it's going to be almost 4 hours in total. I've been streaming 3 hours every day for the last 3 or 4 days since Wednesday, and this should hopefully continue daily. If any of you do want to donate, of course, they are highly appreciated, and it helps out the stream massively, helps out me, and just really everything. So the link is in the description if any of you are interested. If not, no worries. We hit the goal today, so I guess that is enough, but any extra is always highly appreciated as well. These tournaments, they're not easy at all. Players already in chat apologising for their bad performance. And we got the finals tomorrow as well. All of those matches. Yeah, there should be less matches tomorrow. I think it's three normal matches, then there's a best of 3. That's 6, let me quick count. Yeah, there should be about less matches tomorrow compared to today, but still quite a few to go through. And here we are. So, the final match for today's stream, Macedon. Bringing the usual roster as we expect from them, versus the Romans. Again with the usual roster, going for the non-armoured archers this time, and we've got the urban cohorts, more urban cohorts, and just urban cohort spam, plus a load of Praetorian cavalry. As always, a very normal, natural roster that we're seeing here. The usual setup for these guys. A Macedon Rome match is always really identical, we rarely see it go a different way. MQI, thank you for the £1 donation, puts us £1 over the goal. You cheap... I mean, thank you. I'm joking, of course. Oh. Okay, so cavalry moving forwards, charging straight through their own phalanxes. Luckily there's no real friendly fire here. Oh, apparently it wasn't him who donated. Wasn't it? Oh, He's just told me now, don't tell anyone. In Discord. Oops. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe someone... Well, I've been told not to tell anyone, but maybe someone donated under MQI's name. I don't know. Alright, cavalry on the left flank for both of them. Macedon have the archer advantage. I'll say infantry advantage is fairly even.
Love what you are doing. Keep it up and Carthage be with you.
Yes, thank you. Carthage be with me. Who was that? Notification takes a while to pop up. I'd say Rome has the cav advantage though. So that's what we're really going to need to use to win. That's what we saw in the last game. It was the cav advantage that won it for someone. Oh, Ave Master with a £15 donation. I did not expect that. Love what you are doing. Keep it up, and Carthage be with you. Thank you so much, Ave Master, for the £15 donation. Yeah, thank you so much for that. That's a lot. Yeah, and I do love what I'm doing here as well. Always good fun. Tournaments like this monthly as well. With CA supporting them now, that's really good. Yeah, thank you. How many viewers are we at? We've dropped down to 60, that's okay. It's a final match, I expect less viewers on the final one. Archers firing in, trying to tear apart the... Trying to kill the phalanxes, but they're not even hitting them. Maybe try and kill the Cretans, they're not going to hit them. Yeah, Cretans are just going to be super dominant in all of this. We've got the range, and we've got the attack power. There's nothing Rome can do against the Cretans. What Rome needs to do in a matchup like this is to just charge in the cavalry and don't get charged into. Yeah, charge in the cav. And then they need to use that to get around them. Once the Macedonian cavalry is dead, then they can get around them and hit the Cretans. Because Macedon, they cannot do anything when they're just down to phalanxes. And that's what they've done here. Rome taking advantage of the cavalry advantage. Well done, Vatrix. They've knocked out the cav, they've broken the Macedonian general, they're going to get round now, kill the Cretans, and then the infantry should be able to take out the phalanxes. I can't wait to have a drink of water after this. I should have one with me, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a water bottle someday. Yeah, and just look, naturally the loss of those cavalry units there has terrified the Macedonians. They've had to charge forwards with their Cretans not knowing what to do, as sort of predicted by me, and they've actually broke. And now I think Rome has kind of developed a missile advantage. I'll say advantage is still with the Macedonians. But still, they've evened it out now just by knocking out the cavalry. Macedon lost their general, of course. That's going to be a massive hit for them as well. That means that their phalanxes are going to break very early, I think. Yeah, this is the last one. I'm done after this. We'll be back on same time tomorrow for another, at the very least, 6 matches. Maybe some more. We might see the amateur final. Probably not. Maybe we will. I don't know. Depends how I feel. Depends if I can get my voice back in time. I mean, I'll be streaming Monday or Tuesday with Shogun 2 Total War. That's still undecided yet. As I might simply be dead after all this tournament stuff. I don't know. What's this here? Oh, he's got some... He does have armoured archers, but they're at the back line. Oh, he's been keeping these in reserve. Keeping them safe. Okay, I do like that. And he's going to use them to take out the Cretans. Where's the cav? Here it is. They're getting back into the battle now. I'm gonna have to sleep after this. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon. Oh, I've got a video to upload still. Still got some editing to do. Ah well. Right, the phalanx moving in. Oh, he's gonna try and respond to it with a cav charge. I like that he's speeding the match up, but bit of a mistake. He lost a lot of cav there for really no kills. Although he did manage to demoralise this guy. I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, we started this tournament off, 32 players overall. By tomorrow we'll be down to 4, well, 8. 4 in the main event, 4 in the amateur event. And they'll be playing single elimination, fighting to the death. I think, yeah, there will be a 3rd place playoff as well for the normal bracket. Alright, he's gonna come into conflict with the pikeman, and then the cav in the back broke them. That's what he needs to do. But how is he gonna be able to do that when it's like this, when he's in line? It's gonna be really difficult. Yeah, I don't know why that single pike was going forwards. That was a weird one. Alright, chat's getting weird now. I was gonna say that earlier, but now it's definitely getting weird. Favourite Total War game apart from Rome Total War and Medieval 2 Total War? Attila. I like Attila. Just general Attila, I like how the mods for it work. Especially Medieval Kingdoms, I really want to get into that. Hopefully a stream of them would be starting very soon. Hopefully next week, Attila Kingdoms, the 1212 AD mod. Hopefully that should be next week. And I love the Age of Charlemagne campaign as well. I want to cover that someday. Is it done to throw the peeler in? Eventually. Missiles coming in. Come on, throw the peeler. There we go. Point blank range. Oh, he didn't even fire. Pikemen coming in. The pikes could still do this. I doubt it. But they could still do it. They need to use their cav advantage. They need to charge them in. They are a little worried about that pikeman, but once they get them in, then they should win it. Yeah, cav charge in the back, that's all they need. I think the urban cohorts alone could beat it. Yeah, that's how you do it. If you've got urban cohorts and you're fighting a phalanx, you charge at it, because this is what you create then. You actually get in there and start killing them. If you just stand there, you have this, and you actually lose. So actually charge into it. That's a mistake Vatrix here is making. He's not charging into it. But there we go. He came back in with the cav. He didn't need to. The cav alone did it. One more charge like that in the back here. Should be it. Chances of a win only. Ooh, that was a bad charge though, but it's still broken. I don't think it matters of that. Chances of a win only Attila campaign. If that's where only victories are allowed, that's not going to happen. There will be an Attila campaign. I don't know what yet. That I will stream, but it's not going to be a win only campaign. That's just too much thought that I'll have to put into it. Is that the battle done? I think that's the battle done. Well done, Vatrix, beating Kuno. Let me make a note of that. Uno. There we go. Well done, Vatrix. Well done. Can't remember the teams these guys were on. But well done to them either way. GG, well played. And yeah, thank you to everyone who watched. It's been a good stream, I've enjoyed it. The views have been good for most of it. Had a bit of a drop at one point. A drop near the end in views, but that's okay. We did well in the donations. Yeah, £26. We almost tripled the target, which was nice. Hopefully I can make a little more tomorrow though, with it being the grand final. I don't know. I'll try and mention it a little bit more. A bit more begging for it should help. Yeah, we can definitely see the kill difference there. 1,200 to 300. Well done, Vatrix. So that's going to end today's stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. And yeah, be there tomorrow. Going to be very good tomorrow. Plus, there's going to be a giveaway of 3 Kingdoms Total War. Thank you again to our sponsor, the Creative Assembly themselves, who have added £200 of games, Total War games, to the prize pool for these players. Thank you to them for that. Thank you to the mods and all the players. Good games. This would not have, of course, been possible without the mods. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. I've now got to finish tonight's video, update all of these scores, prepare for tomorrow, but then I'll be done for the evening. And I look forwards to it. Until tomorrow, or tonight's video, goodbye.